Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I don't know why it does that, man. So my game will start lagging. I'll hear you talk, and then I'll be like, Bear, can you hear me? And then like you can't, like, it's like the game will cut off before Discord will cut off. Like we'll be talking while it's lagging, and then all of a sudden it'll just completely blank out. What up, Diggs? The fuck? From the last boss. Did I not get credit for this shit? The last boss was right here, dude. I got loot from it.
Need assistance? Be seeing you.
Yeah, 2 out of 5. Okay. Wait, time walking raid bosses? I should have just done raid. Why am I doing dungeons?
Shit.
What?
Yeah, man. So the best way to gear up a new tune is time walking raid. That shit gives 415. And you can upgrade it to 437.
No, I was saying for sake of doing this quest faster. I don't care about the alt shit. But that's what Kiri and YTK should be doing, probably.
Yeah, they need to get on this.
And I got a crafting regent called the Chaos Orb, whatever the fuck that is. It has a blue outline. I wonder if it's semi-important. Let me look it up.
Man,
might be used in something.
The Matrix Restabilizer might actually be pretty good. At 415, it grants you 2129 of crit, haste, or mastery, whichever is highest, for 30 seconds.
Hmm. Raid Finder. I thought Raid Finder you'd be able to... Yeah, it's pretty good. Especially upgraded for whatever. 437.
Fuck. Yuri needs... man, if we get... I'm gonna see if he's around.
Who?
Oh, he's AFK. Kiri? Bozo Slayer?
Yeah.
What they have for resto?
I thought this legendary only dropped from Mythic. Can it drop from any difficulty Sark?
Yeah, it's from any difficulty.
How big of an upgrade is it for evokers?
Big dick.
How big of a... Well, fuck, never mind. I was about to say, how big is it for anyone that can use fist, but you can't even do the quest?
Man, if I could have done that quest, you don't think I'd be rocking one by now?
Right. I just think it's cheesy that they only give it to one fucking class. I feel like that's the only reason evokers are, like, on top as of the last DPS thing. Because it's such a big upgrade, and they're the only class that can get a Lego. That's dumb as fuck. I get that this is their expansion where they came out, but it's also really fucking cheesy. Hey, bring back the toenail clippers so I can clean this toe up, if you can. Yo, I'm gonna rip off my toenail? I'm not using my knife.
What?
Earlier when we were at when I was doing DoorDash, Macy comes with me most of the time. And we were at Meijer shopping, and I was, like, looking for this fucking thing for a customer, and I couldn't find it, and I was paying too much attention to the fucking, like, corner of the fucking, like, to the shelves, I mean. And I was wearing my, my slides, like, open-toed slides. I fucking rammed my toe into the bottom of this fucking cart, and it, like, broke my toenail in half. And I started bleeding like crazy. So I told her to get the fingernail clippers so I could fucking clean this toe up.
She offered you a knife.
Yeah, she was joking.
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Well, the nail's fucked up. Time to amputate the toe.
Right. Thank you, baby. Where'd you go, Bear?
Oh, I'm just frolicking around the house, listening
Oh.
to music.
Frolicking, eh? Merrily frolicking around the house.
Pretty
Are you
much.
do you have pockets full of posies skipping around?
Yes. Clearly, I'm that type of guy.
Pigtails and all with your all dressed
Got a
on.
ribbon. Got a ribbon in the hair as well.
Exactly. I assume there are 3 little dwarves, or possibly even 7, that you're running errands for around the house.
Well, I mean, how else is the gangbang gonna go later?
True. It isn't a gangbang without the 7 fucking dwarves.
Dude, you can't tell me that didn't go down. Like, if that story was real, that's how it would have played out.
Are all that
Right.
remain of this sacred place. I sense much anger here, a seething rage barely held in check. Be on your guard. You must give peace to these lands if you are to face Murazond.
You! Are you the ones responsible?
Shut your ass up, Echo.
Rot in this place. By my ancestors' honor, I shall take you to task! My wrath. Where is this place? What have I done? Forgive me, my father.
Oh, I have just the thing, Wanderer.
This is all that is left
Wanderer.
of the Blue Dragon Shrine. A great battle shattered the time waves, leading out of this forsaken place. You must reconstruct the fragments strewn across the ground and defeat the trapped spirit to proceed.
I don't know who you are, but I'll defend this shrine with my life. Leave, now, before we come to blows.
Oh,
You
shut up,
asked for it.
fucking Jaina. Lame ass bitch.
Why won't you give up? I understand. Farewell, and good luck.
sands of time are plentiful.
All right, Morzon's what Nosdormu turns into. Forgot about that one. That motherfucker's probably coming back, I would imagine. Well, it's like inevitable because like it's Nosdormu anyway. So it's his eventuality.
Time God over there.
Yeah.
You crawl unwitting like a blind, writhing worm towards endless madness and despair. I have witnessed the true end time. This is a blessing you simply cannot comprehend. So be it.
Bloodlust.
Mortals, I cannot follow you any further, except your time has come.
Oh, I'm dead. A melee from Morzon. Just killing me fuckers. Too good for y'all. That's why the fucking motherfucker targeted me. Just die. Or kill it. One of the two.
You know not what you have done, Menthul. What at last it has come to pass. The moment of my demise. The loop is closed. My future self will cause no more harm. Still, in time, I will fall to madness. And you, heroes, will vanquish me. The cycle will repeat. So it goes. What matters is that Azeroth did not fall. That we survived to fight.
Wait, am I done?
Another
Oh, I am done. Yeah, I'm not queuing in this shit anymore then. Goodbye.
All that matters is
Please give me a fucking beacon or DBD that can be upgraded. Please.
The Isles have awakened.
Damn it. It just gave me raid feet. Flame-bound huntsman's foot pads. Yikes. Yeah.
Hell, if Telhall was in the guild, that would have kept him going for another 3 months.
Yeah. They're fucking, you know, foot pads. He'd love those. But he'd rather have them off the foot. Well, that's done now. I guess I could start doing keys. End of dungeon loot, by the way, was always 385 as well. 385. Oh, it's just standard 385, but the raid loot should be champion gear, right?
Yep. Man, I don't know. I think I might actually do it and try for some of those healing trinkets.
I have many
Yeah, fuck
lucky
it.
do's. You like?
I need to look in. I need to sim the. Hold on 1 second. I need to sim that damage one you showed. Because that might, like the haste one would be especially good for raid. Let me do that real quick. Do you still remember what the name of it is? The haste one?
I do not.
Hmm.
I had set my loot speculation to feral. Yeah, if you go to Adventure Guide, Cataclysm, Firelands, just set it to time
May
walking.
your feet
and-
Adventure Guide, raids, Kata, and it's which raid?
Firelands.
Loot. Gear filter, HAVOC. It's a pet? Oh, that's a pretty cool pet or mount. I can't tell which one it is. I think it's a... I don't know.
There's 2 mounts that drop out of there, and then 5 pets. The pets are all blue, the mounts are all epic.
Oh, that mount's sick. The Flame Talon Alice Razor.
Dude, that's a boss in there. I want that mount so badly.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Balrog. Trinket, the Hungerer. Your melee and ranged attacks have a chance to grant 118 haste for 15 seconds. If it drops at champion level, it might be pretty good.
Oh, if you want to, that reminds me. There's no way they would put that trinket in.
Oh, damn, the Smoldering Egg of Meligazor is actually a cooler mount than that other one, in my opinion. It looks really sick.
Do you want to change your loot spec to Warlock?
Why would I do that if I'm going for trinkets as well?
Well, I want to see if... So, that raid used to have this trinket, where anytime your a dot did damage, it would increase your stacks. And it would stack as long as you kept doing a dot. I wonder if that fucking trinket is in there. Because if they brought that trinket back, then Warlocks are gonna be bum rushing the fuck out of that. Forget what the fuck it was called.
I'm doing a gear compare for the Hunger and the Matrix Restabilizer, both at 437. See how good it is. Because shit, I mean, if they sim higher than the fucking Iridius fragment at champion level, then yeah, I'm probably going for one. The Hunger at 437 is a 2,000 damage increase.
Fuck, so we need to stack the deck and do this, don't we?
Yeah, it'd be a good idea to do it.
Here, I'm gonna log in and see if that fucking... Warlock trinket is there as well.
I mean, I could go to Gear Filter, Warlock, the Jaws of Defeat. No, that one's not it.
It only triggered on dot damage.
Grants 2 mastery every 10 seconds each time you deal periodic spell damage, stacking up to 10 times.
Yep. What would the time walking version of that, like, is that in time walking?
Yep, and it's 415 champion gear, gain 63 mastery for 10 seconds.
Cataclysm, Firelands, loot, Warlock, Boomkin. Oh shit.
Yeah, I really want that Hunger for the fucking raid. That would be a trinket that I would basically be using almost the entire tier. 2,000 haste for 15 seconds, and that can just keep happening. That's so much fucking haste, dude. I mean, to put it in simple terms, like my haste at the moment, I only have 1,900 haste, right? So if I'm gaining out of nowhere, just fucking 2300 haste. I'm doubling my haste for 15 seconds, and I can just do insane damage. Oh, let me see if there's a time walking group.
You're gonna want to do it when there's a bunch of us, so we can stack the deck and kind of funnel that to you, kind of deal.
Well, yeah, but you realize if Orb's in the group and we tell Orb about it, Orb's gonna want it too, more than likely.
Orb doesn't want haste.
Oh well, for me it's my second best.
Yeah, haste very bad for outlaw and subtlety. He would want crit mastery verse. Up to you though.
No, I mean if we're gonna do that, then yeah. I just don't want to like save it for the guild and then it be like someone else needs it. You know what I mean? Then I'd be like, well, fuck.
I'm not saying save it for the guild. Like get like 5 of us in there, kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could do it after raid on Saturday.
Yeah, I'd be down to do that. Because they're really quick. The fights are simple. It is Kata, so it'll be a little bit more modern, but it should be easy still, I would imagine. As long as everyone has add-ons. Shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, we should dummy it pretty quickly. We did that during the thing, remember?
Yeah, with Black Temple.
Yeah. Should I do a shout that we're doing?
Yeah, I'll put something in the announcements channel.
Doing time walking raid after normal raid on Saturday. As I spell Saturday wrong. I don't give a shit. Let's see if there's any good tank shit in there. Guardian. The hunger. Oh, what the fuck?
What?
They get there's a cheat death trinket on a 1-minute cooldown.
Oh, damn. Melee attacks which reduce you below 35% health cause you to gain a protective shield for 213,000 damage. Pretty good.
30 seconds? I'd say that's a really good trinket.
What is time walking raid?
Time walking raid is an old, so like you know how they have time walking dungeons that you can do for the Aberrus
it's an old dungeon?
normal
Does it
shit.
give anything then?
It's an old, so the time walking raid, it's an old raid that's when you enter it during a selected expansion's time walking, it scales everyone down to the max level of that expansion and you do the raid. The reason why we want to do it is because there's certain trinkets that are pretty fucking broken that are dropping at champion level. So, you know, you can upgrade them to 437. So right now we found...
So I can look them up and see what they do.
So we found like 3 of them so far. The Hunger, which is the one I would be grabbing, grants 2,000 fucking... Or no, it's like... I think it's like... What did we find out? It was like 2,900 or 2,800 haste for 15 seconds randomly.
It was
with your abilities.
2,900.
Yeah, and then there's a healer trinket that you could upgrade to 437 that was really good. We found one called the Spider Silk Spindle, which is a literal fucking cheat death.
What do you mean by you found?
Like we were looking through the time walking drops on that raid, and some of these drops are going to be best for some mains. So like people like we're not doing it to gear alts. It's like these are trinkets that would drop that would change our raid. Like
Are
it would
y'all planning on doing it
massively do
after
things.
5? Or after the 3 hours of raid, or during the 3 hours of raid?
After.
After, probably.
So, I mean, half the people will be gone, right? Most people just get off right after raid.
That's not how it went last time we did it. It just depends on how it works. Like when we did Black
Yeah.
Temple time walking, I'd say like basically everyone stayed, save like maybe 3 or 4 people. Because the time walking, like I said, that it scales up to whatever the current eye level is, or at least near the current eye level. And these trinkets, like that hunger trinket that I put in the announcements channel, that's a 2,000%, or that, not 2,000%, that adds 2,000 damage to my character getting that. That's
Hunger.
basically,
Let me see what it does.
it's a haste trinket.
So
Raid.
click, so click on raids and then change it to Cataclysm.
Me?
Yeah, I'll show you how
Dungeon
you can
Finder?
do it. No, so pop up your adventure guide,
Adventure Guide.
go to raids,
Yeah.
and at the top right, see how it says Dragonflight?
Cataclysm. Which one?
Firelands. And then change the loot, see how it says normal or heroic? Change that to time walking.
And then what? I just go through all the bosses to see what they drop. Where do I get for
Well,
loot?
if you don't click on a boss, it'll show you all of the loot. You can just scroll down. The trinkets are at the bottom. Weapons and stuff tend to be towards the top.
Oh, loot.
That tank trinket is fucking stupid, though.
Yeah.
You think? No, there's no way the bows would be better.
You can sim all this stuff.
Some of these rings
I don't
might be
know.
This
pretty good
actually
too.
might be better. Hold on. Because this gives crit haste, and what I have right now is crit or haste mastery. Huh.
Oh, dude, even if you're crit haste, that ring is really good. Alice Razor's band.
Yeah.
Can I sort this by?
That's my best 2 stats are crit haste. That'd be
I
pretty
can't sort it
wild
by
as well.
alphabetical order.
No.
No.
Yeah, the
what's it
other
called?
ring is shit, but the Alizar ring is good.
Alizar's band. Yeah, but I think it'll be. That's close. It'll be close to what I have. Because my best in slot ring is from Freehold. I haven't gotten it, but it's like 1,000 haste and 500 crit. Remember, it's maxed. So I don't know if it would be better. I'd have to sim all this stuff.
That crit trinket is definitely going to be better than what you have. Matrix Restabilizer.
Yeah.
Restabilize.
Well,
The
it gives you a
trinket.
random chance to grant 2,000 crit, haste, or mastery, so...
Well, no, it's whatever is the highest.
That would be haste for me.
Okay, so it would give you 2,000 haste. You'd have to up your crit if you wanted extra crit.
I think I'd rather have haste. Haste is better for damage for me.
Well, you'd have to look at your stat prio. If crit's highest, you would
is.
want crit. If haste
is
is higher,
highest.
you'd want haste. Well, that's your best chance, because I'd be getting the Hungerer, but the Matrix one would probably be
This is
like the one
drops
you'd
work
go
the
for.
same? Are we prying these drops, or are we just whoever rolls highest?
They would absolutely be prioed.
This would be proud for sure.
Because we're not talking alt gear. This is gear that is like equivalent to the current raid. Like I said, that Hungerer is a 2,000 increase in my damage.
There's no way the prio would be the exact same, because like, what if the people that get these drops get what's it called? Like Dragon Firebomb dispenser the same day or the next day, or something crazy, and they just don't even use the shit that they got from the time warp.
Well, I mean, that's a
It's a waste.
hypothetical. It's not a
Yeah,
waste
it
if
can
it's a
still happen.
hypothetical.
But
It
like
can still happen.
Yeah, I
Hungerer,
can
like,
win $1 million tomorrow. That doesn't mean I'm not going to spend the money I have today on gas and food.
The Hungerer, though, realistically, that's not good for like rogues and some other classes. So I wouldn't give that to like rogue, right?
I think.
Haste is not good for rogues.
Why would you go for the hunger and not the Matrix Restabilizer? Don't you want critical
Because
strike over haste?
no,
for your
the
class?
let me talk. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna respond. Haste is my second best. I already have max crit. Well, my highest stat right now is mastery, which doesn't do anything for my raid because raid damage. Mastery is it's either second to last or my very last priod stat. In raid, it's crit, haste are my two best. And right now I'm lacking in haste and I have 35% crit. So I simmed it, and out of the Matrix Stabilizer and the Hunger, the Matrix Stabilizer is a 700 DPS loss from what I'm currently using. Or actually, no, it's 1400. If you're watching stream, you can see it, 1400 damage loss. But the Hunger at 437 adds 2,276 damage to my single target, which means it's basically the Mark of Dragul from Neltharian's Lair, which was the one I was going for.
Are the chances the same to proc?
Between the Matrix and the other one?
Percentage. I hate that it says chance. That's the dumbest shit in the world for a game like this. But you know,
well, chance means it can just constantly proc. Like if it's already on a 15-second, I think it either refreshes the 15 or does whatever.
What I mean by that is it should say like a percentage of it actually happening instead of saying there's a chance. Like I just think it's dumb. But
Well, it's just RNG. It's I mean, it can proc constantly through a fight, and you can have a god tier or, you know, not as much. I mean,
yeah, but it should say the actual percentage of it happening instead of this thing. It'd be the same thing. It's better to have that information for me at least. Doesn't matter. It's just information. You really lose damage, and that's crazy.
yeah, I mean, it's on my stream if you want to see it. Matrix Restabilizer at 437 in the Iridius slot because Elementium Pocket Anvil is the single target trinket. I lose 1,400 damage. If I get the Hunger in the same slot, I gain 2,276.
That's crazy.
That's why I said the robot. That's why you sim it. You gotta know.
It's not even that big of a difference in like the amount of what you get.
It is though. You're not. So that's what I'm saying. You're not listening to me.
I know how to. I read the thing. I understand. It's crazy.
Well, again, that's why I said. That's why I said you're not listening. Let me talk, dude. You cut me off every time I talk. My stat prio for raid is crit, then haste, then mastery, then verse. The way the Matrix Restabilizer works is for whatever your highest secondary stat is, right? Meaning it would give me an infusion of mastery because my crit and my haste are lower. Therefore, the reason why the Hunger sims better is because it's giving me haste, my second best raid stat, randomly, like every so many abilities for 15 seconds. So it's giving a large infusion of my second best raid stat to either my third or last stat prio, which is why it's so much better. And that's why the Matrix is such a loss, because if mastery is my third or fourth stat in the prio, it's not giving me anything. To where the Iridius fragment gives me 4,000 main stat. So I could just keep using that instead of getting the Matrix, and that could be given to someone else entirely who would benefit from it.
The only reason it was kind of crazy. Also, like, are you pumping mastery for a reason, or is just that your best gear only has mastery?
In AoE, I go crit, mastery, verse, haste. In AoE, it is my absolute worst stat. Haste is, but for raid, it goes all the way up to second. That's the reason I have so much mastery. Just a lot of Demon Hunter's abilities. Yeah, you can't. It's really hard to prio drops if you have bad RNG.
Yeah.
That's the legendary for those fucking evokers.
Power spells activate the order magic within. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
457.
I think Matrix Restabilizer would be better for me currently, but I don't even know what I would replace. I kind of want a Iridius Fragment, but if I took it, I would be double passive. I wouldn't be getting rid of Chromatic Essence.
See, like, this is where simming shit, it gets kind of fucked up. So see how Randy is not ideally statted, right? For raid, right? He's kind of hybrided up, right? But if he was, like, haste crit, like, you know, the way that he wanted, the other thing would probably sim higher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a better item. It just depends on what you have.
Yes.
Because it is a better item, like flat out. It's just unfortunate. that
Yeah,
that's
again,
just
I
your
mean,
highest.
if I had higher crit, 100%, I would want the other one because that would give me my best stat at a large increase. But
Who else would be
I
aiming
don't.
for it?
For Matrix Restabilizer, probably Orb would want it. I would assume.
Everyone's gonna want that
Well, doesn't Orb
restabilizer.
already have 2 of the best trinkets in the game?
No.
No,
He had the last trinket.
He's prio for them, but he hasn't gotten them.
I thought he already had Sarkareth trinket that's like
no,
500,000 damage.
that's
No,
Bing.
that's Bing.
Yeah, Bing has the beacon.
Well, this shit's only gonna drop for one person, right?
No, it can drop for more.
Yeah, but chance of that happening. We only fight this boss one time, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, the chance of that shit happening is like never.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen like 2 icons drop in a raid before from last tier. I've seen 2 grief torches go out as well. It can happen. Sure, the chance is low, but it's a possibility.
Your vault, can it? If we do all these?
No, because it's not current raid tier.
You have one shot, so you're gonna want to make it count.
That's why we're trying to stack with guildies.
I'm just like, I just don't even get it. But I guess that's.
So this is one of those things that, like, time walking is like a event that happens every X amount of weeks, and they change which expansion it is, right? But there are a few raids that you can do, and they always scale the item level of the stuff that drops to current normal or current LFR or whatever, right? But they don't factor it. They overlook the fact that some of those old trinkets are extremely broken if you level them up to current.
Like, if 2 of them drop, I still don't get it, right?
Which one?
Stabilizer. I don't need the other one.
Because Orb is prio on.
Orb has said on the record that the only thing that he wants is the Dragon Fire Bomb dispenser.
The only thing I want from any of our raid is tier, but then minor upgrades nobody else cares because I know I'm not gonna get any like giant things for a couple of weeks at least.
You know,
like
after
Dragon Fire Bomb dispenser.
After everyone has their 4-piece, like, I'm not gonna loot prio tier after that, and then after the like.
Well, tier, I'm in prio. I'm like top of prio for our thing, right?
Well, there's
yeah, Bing already has his, so you're the only person.
I only need one item.
Yeah, after that, it's just open to all of 3 of us, I guess. There's only 3 of us on the token.
And you have it. So.
Yeah, but like for trinkets, outside of the like 4 or 5 main DPS we have, after they have their trinkets, it's open to pretty much everyone. It, like, with the exception of like, I'm not gonna throw a bomb dispenser on a fucking healer. Right, like.
Right, that would make no sense.
Totally useless.
Just like fucking grief torch on a tank or a healer, baby. Let's go.
What's the trinket called again? I can't remember. I want to send it. The one that I would need.
Let me scroll up.
Matrix Restabilizer?
Yeah, Matrix Restabilizer.
Well, there's 3 different versions of it in the thing. 437, right?
Yeah.
That would replace this. And then add gear set. What's the other one called that you're going for? I just want to send it to see what it is.
The Hunger.
As far as like longevity, the Matrix Stabilizer is something that'll carry you through more content if you're ideally
if you're stat prioed.
Well, yeah, I am ideally statted. That's why I want that one over the other one. My haste is my top, my crit is my second, and then I think it goes master verse.
see. Let's do 16. No. Don't I need more worms, Cress?
I need to go do.
Probably do 11s really fast. 11s through 15. Preferably under routes.
Man, that tank trinket though, a 1-minute cheat death. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. That
What?
would be awesome.
Doesn't that just make you like not immune to everything?
It gives you basically like a huge health bar, safety net. And that'd be amazing for our tanks to have, especially JD or Bonsamdi, who both struggle with surviving on heroic.
Oh, who would? I mean, you guys are prying Bonsamdi for that, right?
Yep.
More
JD
than
was-
likely, yeah.
It's like the first week he's here, right? In a long time.
Then you guys says this.
Man, I'm
Oh,
just
that's
listening.
bad.
What I've been hearing.
Cringy there.
See, I still have 3 aspect crests. I need 5 more in order to recraft my boots and also upgrade my torque of pastime to 447. And then past that, I only need 1 for each hero item I have. I only have 1 hero. Actually, I think all my hero items are 441. Yeah, so I don't necessarily need aspects right now, unless I get like a hero level Vilestain Krog Tusk. And I doubt that's going to happen, but it could.
Dude, what the fuck is gonna happen when it's old war time walking again? Because if you can make that healer trinket 437, that's gonna be like a fucking 40% mana reduction.
Yeah.
Matrix East is worse for me. Hold on, let me resend this. I want to sim it for.
Make sure that you're on. Make sure you're on patchwork in your single target trinkets, or your. I'm sorry, not trinkets. Your single target talents. Because okay, I was gonna say when you copy your SimC, it just takes whatever your current loadout is for talents and throws that into the shit.
Duplicate. Get 1. It's the other one. 1 duplicate. 2.
It's likely that the Alliance will fall victim to the blood trolls. But I want
Let me
to
make sure this is.
You know what I'm kind of sad about right now, Bear? 10.1.5, the whole dragon riding rework for old mounts. So far, they're only doing it on old dragons. I'm gonna be sad if I can't fucking use some of the cooler mounts with it, like some of the birds or like the. I really like Male Muncher. I'd be sad if I couldn't use that.
Man, some of the old dragons are pretty fucking sweet though.
Yeah, the only one I have that I really enjoy is it's the one from. It looks like it'd be from the Lich King. It's called the Icebound Frostbrood Vanquisher.
Oh,
It's from
yes.
Glory of the Ice Crown Raider. I love this fucking dragon. I would love to ride this shit.
So I have the original ones. They like for Old War and stuff. You'll notice they took the mounts out of the Glory achievements. I'm going with those ones. They look the same, but it's called like the Bloodbathed or something, and it's like a giant skeleton dragon, but it's like just dripping blood.
That's very cool. One mount that I've really always wanted that they don't have in the game yet is during the Emerald Nightmare when you go into the section with the dragons, and it's those big black and red nightmare infested dragons. I wish those were in the fucking game as mounts.
Oh, dude, you don't really piss me off? In the shop right now, they have a Tiche, like a fake Atiche, but Atiche was an item that you could actually get in the game, in vanilla. So they're screwing over all the people that got the legendary back then.
Right.
Frontal.
It's shitty.
Personal. Frontal.
Yeah, man, Trick Tree Stabilizers is worse. It's crazy.
That doesn't make sense.
Frontal.
When it procs, they're on cooldown. But the cooldown for Hunger is at
Personal.
almost half the cooldown of Major Key Stabilizer. But Major
Frontal.
Key Stabilizers last double the time. I don't know how it's like that. That's weird.
Yeah. A good way to look at it, though, is that the robot's literally never wrong. There's nothing it does wrong in terms of damage. It's doing for a standard account 2 million iterations of the same fight. And what it's showing is just like most of the sims that were high damage all point to that one trinket. Or that
Whenever
one weapon,
it's,
whatever you're simming.
Your highest thing, is it the one that's actually at the top, or this the one that has the most percentage?
I mean, the one that has the most percentage would be the one at the top, right? Because your percentage is just showing your distribution of the... It's like your stat weights for like the numbers that are there.
Is it bugged?
Dodge. Add.
No, when I say at the top, I mean like if you go to your character and you look at your things. Like crit is at the top for me, then a haste, but haste that's higher than crit in percentage. Is it just everybody's the same? Or crit's at the top and haste?
Yeah, everyone is at the same. Just the percentages are your actual weights.
Yeah, then I would be getting crit or haste. I don't know. Weird. I'd be getting the same stat. Doesn't make sense. I'd be getting the same stat and more of it. Or I guess it's not more of it. It's only 10 off though. It's as far as a 3% difference between Hunger and Stabilizer, but I guess they're in two different slots. Okay, 2.7% difference in damage. The only upgrade would be the Hunger for me, which is like a 0.4%. I don't know. Crazy to me that it's like that. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was about to say, it's definitely right. 100% right. That's why the entire community, every time you ask someone what you should use, says sim and not, we'll use this.
I don't know. It's so hard to believe that it's like that. Just with the numbers of, I don't know, the numbers of the thing. Because like it replacing Chromatic Essence only gives me like 550 agility. It gives me almost 5 times the amount, but it's just timed.
CC.
So I've been using raid bots since like the day it came out, and since then it has been wrong less than 10 times. Like,
I'm not saying it is wrong. I'm just saying it's weird looking.
yeah.
It's hard to believe it.
The mistakes it did make were on trinkets, but that was only because it didn't know proc chances and all that other shit, right?
Yeah, now over years of it, especially on older content like Kata shit, there's no way it would fucking not have enough data. With how many times that raid has been like, you know, time walked and that trinket has been available every single time, like once a year it comes up again, or actually it's more than once a year. It's like every expansion gets like what, like two weeks out of the year or something. What is it, Bear?
What is it, every 4 or 5 months? The next time this comes up is going to be 4 or 5 months from now. Holy shit, dude. Spark of Hope is, oh my god, 600 it's at 437. It's like 600 mana reduction per
What
spell.
about Ultiman's trinket?
The old war trinket, yeah.
Or yeah.
Fuck.
Inventory guide.
They're gonna have to nerf that at that point, dude. Because a 40% mana reduction, that's just your best in slot forever then.
Well, until next year. Well, actually, even then, I'd say
No,
until next
even then.
expansion, bro. Until next expansion, it would be best in slot.
Well, no, it'll still be best in slot.
Dodge.
Is there only 2 trinkets? The hunger and the other one?
Oh, you can fucking imprison the weakening mob, and it fully negates it. That's insane. You can.
Nice,
That means you can sap it. You can fucking freeze it. You just need a demon hunter, a rogue, or a mage in your group, or even I think hunter is good. Yeah, you
So
could use freezing trap.
You can only be one of them.
Yeah, but if you have 2 people doing CC, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Frontal.
It's fucking broken. Love it.
Dodge. Personal.
I don't even think these trinkets are an upgrade at all. Either one of them.
From what you have right now?
Yeah. If
Oh,
they replace
everybody's
either
in-
thought. Just because the only one that was an upgrade was replacing Iridius Fragment, but it's comparing a 337 item to a 418 item. My Iridius Fragment's only veteran. So if I got that in Champion, it would just probably flat out better.
See, mine's champion, and it's still like hunger's still better. It's crazy. But I also have the reason it sims so high is you have to keep in mind I have the Elementium Pocket Anvil, and the entire point is you know, it makes my Chaos Strikes or Annihilation, which are the same ability, just one's called something different when I'm in demon form. It makes them have it makes those strikes have a chance to do like a 40,000 damage proc, right? So with more haste, I think that's why it sims so much better for me, is the fact that I can get way more of those procs off with those infusions of haste. I don't know if I had the Pocket Anvil, if it would be that much of an upgrade from Iridius, but the fact that I do makes it broken. And if I was stat weighted correctly, like we said earlier, the
Even
fucking Matrix would be better for me, because I would be able to get max crit.
Okay, the thing there is it might not even...
It might not what?
Even, well, could be, I don't know. It would be close for you. Because, okay, so they both have cooldowns, right? So they're not just happening throughout the entire fight constantly. They're on a cooldown. They happen for 15, so the hunger lasts for 15 seconds once it procs, and then it's on a 1 minute cooldown before it can happen again. The Matrix Stabilizer lasts 30 seconds whenever it procs, which it's a 20% chance to proc. But it's on it's like a minute and 45 second cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
Frontal.
So it would still kind of be close, because you're...
It's not, though. The fucking robot says it is a 2,000% increase over Iridius Fragment. It's not even close. That's why I was going for the Mark of Dragul.
I mean, hunger over Restabilizer if your stats are correct.
Oh, yeah. In that case, yeah. I mean, it would probably be close. But the difference is when timed up correctly, maybe the crit one would be better. Maybe. Just because if I time it with my Essence Break window, which is my biggest damaging window, it might be higher. But I don't know. I don't have my stats prioed, so I wouldn't want to go for that.
I don't think any of them are an upgrade. Let me... I'm gonna give myself a 437 Iridius right now.
I need to upgrade mine. Mine's still at 428.
Frontal.
4, 3, 2, cheers.
I have never seen this form of corruption before. If this spreads to the surface, we will not be able to contain it.
Totem. Bait.
I think I will do just 9s to farm these worms.
Frontal.
Or not 9. Wait, I think worms only drop, or it's not
They drop
9s,
at
it's
11.
11s from
9s drop
15.
champion gear.
Yeah, I'm on an 11. I meant 11. I don't know why I said 9. Or wait, no, it does show. Fuck. Yeah, I applied to a 9. Fuck me. It's okay. I guess it's. I look at this as carrying these jitters.
Are you wanting any champion gear out of it, or were you just doing it for crest?
I was doing it for crest. I mean, if I got a Biostain Krog Tusk, it'd be kind of cool, but it doesn't drop at the level I would need it. So this is more of just a. I guess I get an extra fucking Drake crest that I won't use because it's Drake.
I need to go do the aspect crest. It's 16.
Yeah,
I'm
I need max fucking worms, and then I'm gonna start doing my aspects for the week. Because mag's not even on, and I don't really care about doing the 17s off rip.
Alright, so the hunger right now, from like based on what I have currently, would be a 0.4% increase, and it's the only one out of both of those that would be anything. If I got Iridius Fragment in the same slot, like to replace my now Iridius Fragment, it'd be a 1.1% increase, so I don't even need these trinkets. They're just flat out worse. It's insane. I guess. Still seems crazy to me. These trinkets are pretty loaded in stats.
The other thing you could sim for too is to see if any of the gear is good. Period, because the gear itself, if it's in a slot that isn't tier, you might end up getting an upgrade just from the gear alone. You just got to make sure in your loot you want to sort by time walking, and then you'll know.
Bloodlust.
These could be.
Frontal.
Purge protocols engaged.
Those.
Frontal. High stacks.
Cleansing
Stack.
area.
Ads. Frontal.
Contagion detected. Sanitize.
High stacks.
Purge protocols engaged.
Frontal.
Engaging final safeguard. Destroy.
Looks like my C stat is here.
Yikes.
Go! Get help! I'll see what I can do from inside Uldir to stop this corruption.
Yeah, so the trinkets would be worse. So I don't even need them. Which is kind of good, saying that other people are going to be going after them. So I'd have a low chance of even getting them. 15.
Find a group. 11 through 15.
Man, I really hope JD makes time to do that fucking time walking raid, because good way to gear up.
Yeah. Very good way.
Is this only showing trinkets for me? It is.
Yeah, you can change your...
I can get rid of it, but I'd rather it just show what I want. I might need. A lot of this is like not that great for me. But you know. Sort of. Wonder if this bow is gonna be better.
Give it a little sim.
It's but I'm in queue.
My dog going nuts at.
I think it would be better. It gives crit and haste, and those are my two top ones, and the one I have right now is haste mastery. I should have sent it with the crafted bow too. It's an increase, but like it's so minimal.
Which one?
The bow from the time thing.
Hmm.
It's a 0.2% increase in damage. It's like 200 damage.
Last time walking raid we did, I didn't really look into it. I think the reason why we were doing it was a healing trinket for a bear or some shit. I can't remember, but the only thing that really benefited me on the raids is when you're a demon hunter and you do Black Temple, the end boss Illidan drops something called the Warglaives of Azeroth, and the only people that can use those is a transmog. So the only people that can change your appearance to look like that are demon hunters. So I was doing it exclusively for the single chance that one of them drop, and I would get to have it, so I could get the achievement to transmog them. But I got nothing out of it gear-wise. I was just there for the chance on that. Because during Black Temple time walking, the time walking instance counts as its own separate raid instance. So technically, you can do Black Temple twice during those weeks.
That was also towards the end of the tier. Like at the start of the tier, time walking tends to be very strong.
Yeah.
Like if it's one of the ones where with a raid in it.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 3 time walking raids: Firelands, Ulduar, and
The blood trolls are scattered, but we must find the source of the rot and destroy it.
Whenever I put this necklace in here, there's 3 gem slots.
Who knows what lurks in
Will it come with 3 gem slots, or is it random
CC.
on what it drops with? Prismatic socket.
I don't know.
Does it have the old sockets or new sockets?
Whenever I put it in the sim thing, it shows sockets that I can put stuff into, but whenever I hover over it in the thing, it doesn't say it has one. So do I just like not put any?
Well, you can add 3 sockets to any necklace, so just I would sim it assuming there's 3 sockets.
You can add sockets to a necklace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
There's an item called
The tiered medallion slots.
Setting.
Or tiered medallion
Tiered
settings.
Is it expensive to do? It's gotta be expensive.
No, well the tier 3 one is kind of.
Yeah, I think it's like
Frontal.
10k or something.
No, I think it's like 8 or 9. I don't think
And
it's
it's
10.
what, one use, I'm guessing? So you use it once and it
You use
deletes
the
itself.
tier 1 if it doesn't already have a socket to get 1 socket, tier 2 to get the second, tier 3 to get the third. If it already has 1 socket, you only use tier 2 and tier 3 on it.
I'll be right back, boys.
Okay.
So when I want to compare this to if I spent that, I'm just going to compare it to the same thing I have on, but with the sockets as well. $437. These.
Time for the sacrifice!
Avoid. Bloodlust. Dodge. Add.
What up, shitter?
What's up?
How you doing?
Well, I think you should go send me your stuff from this.
Dodge.
Huh?
Should go send the time walking.
Time
see
walking
if you can
raids
get it.
coming this weekend. We will be doing it after Saturday for those of us who can be there. If you can't be there, don't feel pressured.
There's some trinkets that are like kind of crazy, but they're not good for me. I thought they would be, but I don't know. Unbelievable. Because they're like, they give you like, what's it, like 2,500 of a stat when it procs?
I mean, anything's better than one of the trinkets I have, so.
What do you have? Raid
This.
Horn and something else?
I mean, it's not that bad for AoE. It does pretty good. But that,
Avoid. Dodge.
it's
I've never
alright.
even heard of this. Where do you get this from?
Dodge.
I don't even know.
Avoid.
God, really, dude?
Is it like you place it on the ground and it blows up in front of you? That was like the
No.
exact same, and it's not?
I mean, I just use it and fire comes out my face.
That doesn't seem bad at all for a 30-second cooldown.
No, that's alright.
But they're passive, both of them.
What?
They're passive trinkets.
Mm.
If you go to you have to go to your adventure guide.
Honestly, don't know the keybind for that.
It's just the bottom left, all the way on the right
Nope.
side.
Doesn't
Or
show up for
bottom
me
right,
on
bottom right.
LVI.
You don't have like the thing on the bottom right underneath the bag? I guess you don't.
Yeah, it just
Shift
doesn't
J.
show up. There we go. Learn something new every day.
And on the bottom it should say raids, right?
Yeah.
And then on the whenever you sort by like the extension, go to Cataclysm.
Yep.
And then Fireland.
What?
Then on the right
What's
side you
all
want to press the
those?
chest for loot. And then change your on the top where it says normal and heroic. You want to change that to time walking. Does all that make sense?
Yep.
And then if you scroll all the way down, it should be the 2 trinkets, matrix restabilizer, and hunger is what I have, but you might have something different. And they're kind of like crazy. I don't know if one of them's better if your stats are correct or not. It's hard to tell with how much stuff.
How the fuck do you change it to gear
what?
items? Oh no, I see. I didn't even see that shit all the way to the right. And what bosses is it?
It's all of them. All of the ones from Fireland. It's like a whole raid.
That last one's pretty good.
Which one?
Off Ragnaros.
The Matrix Restabilizer?
Yep, it's pretty cracked.
The other one, the hunger is the same thing, but it's different. It's kind of the same thing.
The hunger is only for haste. If your stat prio it doesn't have haste in the first or second slot, then go Matrix.
Nah, definitely Matrix and haste is my fourth.
But you have to be your stats have to be correct for Matrix Stabilizer. Otherwise, you're gonna get some. You could get haste again.
Yeah, it goes after your main, whatever your highest secondary stat is. That's the one it gives you the infusion from.
But you can send them.
It would give me mastery then, because my mastery is the highest.
Yeah, that's the
second
same
highest.
case
So
for
no,
me.
it would give me a crit then, because my crit's the second highest. So that's really good.
Whatever the highest percentage is, what it's gonna give you.
The highest percentage?
Like if you go to your character.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom,
I thought it was
like
the second.
enhancements. See your enhancements, right?
Yeah.
Whatever the highest percentage on that right side of your enhancements.
Oh, well then it'll give me mastery. Which isn't terrible either, I guess.
I mean, if your stat later on it'll be better if your stats are like, I'm guessing crits are highest, right? Like for your prio.
Yeah, crit, versatility, and then mastery.
Let's go sim everything inside of a raid box.
Yeah,
make sure you
maybe
change
later.
the necklace from that raid is better for me.
I have a crafted neck as my fucking main neck for the whole tier.
I want that ring from Shanox.
Yeah, that ring's pretty good. It gives like 900 crit if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Probably whenever you upgrade it. Is that what you're talking about? When it's 337 or 437?
Not sure. Just whatever one. It's like, I think the picture is like the one that's like gold and silver, I want to say.
It's gold and has a purple gem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I mean, probably a lot better for you because it's crit and mastery.
For AoE, that ring would be fucking great, but for single target, the only ring I need for single target is Neltharian's ring on heroic. That's best in slot for me. So I would still use the Aeronog ring from last tier, but then I would use the Neltharian ring as well, and that would be best for single target. And I'd probably just keep it for AoE because I don't want to like repeatedly call dibs on drops.
Maybe you got a free hold and get the ring from there. It's better than the one I have. Honestly, I think it might be better for almost time for me to get rid of Onyx or Amulet.
I'd love to, but the only time I can get rid of it is for that heroic Neltharian. I have to keep using it.
On Smoldering Egg of Milgazer, dude. Off Ragnaros. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Is that a leather drop?
Nope, it's a mount. Alright, let's see if I can get into fucking groups.
Yeah, I did the time walking dungeons, and I got the weapon from the raid at champion tier, and it was worse when I had it in heroic tier. So like, flat out unfortunate that I got it. I wish I would've got something else.
Yeah, I literally got the dagger I have, so it was great.
Personal.
Yeah, but you do have both of them?
Yes, I already had both. I have one at hero and then on that champion. So GG.
I'm at the point where
Dodge.
anything that I have that's like stuff that's upgraded because I knew it would be good is just it's so hard to get a replacement for it. That's better.
Pretty sure my chest, getting the 2-piece was like a 6,000 DPS increase. Someone from 75,000 to 81,000. On the Sims.
Doubt it. Big increase.
I mean, it's versatility mastery. I wish it was crit verse, but hey. Beggars can't be choosers. Everything else was kind of garbage. There's like another weapon in there and no trinkets. It's great.
Bear, do you know what you and Bing are like? What one item you're missing from tier? Your 5th piece.
I don't even think he's here.
What?
Bear. I don't think he's here.
Actually, I don't even think they would take it if we got it.
I joined a group earlier and Drados was in it, and I typed in the instance group. I was like, "Who's this Drados guy? Get him out of here!" And one of the, I think the leader, was like, "Yeah, I'm kicking this guy, trolling with him." So then I typed in guild chat. I was like, "GG, just got Drados kicked from a mythic group," and fucking Being on saw me and fucking Orb thought I was serious and asked me why would I do that.
Those motherfuckers can't take a joke, and Bear be the first motherfucker to tell you that shit. Bing can joke, but like Orb, you'll say something dumb, and like he'll immediately act like you're like being the biggest fucking dickhead. Like the best example I have for that is we were like, I was, you know, pugging Nelth and Sark on the first week because I knew we wouldn't get there. I mean, we didn't. We did like I think 5 bosses on normal first week, right? And I was joking around. I was like, yeah, I mean, I might just fuck around and just go get AOTC early. And Orb was like, why would you want it early? Why not just prog with the guild? I was like, well, one, I have it out of the way, and it'd be nice to get a heroic beacon. And not only that, and this was the dumb joke I made, I was like, then I could really drive it home when I needed to and be like, well, I have AOTC, why don't you guys? And I was just being a shit ass. And he's like, as an officer, you shouldn't be just saying things like that and putting people down or some gay ass shit like that. And I was like, Orb, it's a fucking joke. He's like, well, it's just not that funny. I mean, I was like, shut up, dude.
Not to you. To everyone else it might be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say something, but I'm
like,
not mean.
Like, obviously, I'm not trying to just get AOTC just so I could tell guildies they suck. That's the part that's like, it was a fucking dumb joke I made. Bro took it like 1,000,000% seriously.
I'm not trying to be mean, but that, like, I looked through the like IRL thing of people who posted pictures. If that's really him, I understand why he is the way he is. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, one.
Definitely not bullied.
I'm gonna mute stream real quick.
Personal.
Back to normal. No more shit talking. GG.
Oh
Bomb dispenser dropped in my LFR today. I lost to one person. Damn.
And I lost to one person. They had a 73 out of 67.
Yeah, I rolled an 86. The dude rolled a 92.
Then again, I did make 300k in my LFR, so I'm not mad.
Did it sell?
The one worth 185,000 sold. The other one hasn't yet.
Damn,
I'm at
GG,
200K.
son. I need to figure out how to get my damn 70K off the other round.
Yeah, when Bear gets back, maybe he'll be able to shed some light on what we should go for that's bind on equip that we could easily sell. So it'd have to be something so unique that there's like barely any listings.
Can't you do like the Pilfered Curio thing that was selling for like 400K when I got it?
400K?
Yeah, it doesn't actually sell those. It's somebody trading.
Talk about now.
It has to be something where the top listed item wouldn't be something that's insanely priced.
Ooh. I wonder if this item... Are you in Veldraken right now?
No, I'm in a key.
Oh, okay, afterwards then. Or, Kira, are you in Veldraken?
Yeah.
Come here real quick. I'm at the auction house. I guess I'll just invite you.
I'm at the auction. Kind of. I'm back at the door.
Yeah, me too, but if you probably have more mode on, don't you?
No.
I don't see you. Might be in a
I
different...
might be in a different thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I clicked invite you, but it didn't send it. Yeah.
On a different round? What the fuck?
Yeah, there's different layers. Alright, I'm fucking trying to trade you. Alright, this is BOE. There's only one on the auction house for 500 gold. Put it up for a buyout price exactly 70,000.
Okay.
Alright, I'm logging over. Wait though, wait until let me log on to my other character first.
I mean, if somebody gives me $70,000 for
Oh yeah, I guess, true. It's a win-win, I guess.
I can just give you 70,000 gold and you would have it.
Then find another item to sell. Another 70,000. What is it called too? You gotta tell me because I don't even know the name of it.
Put it up.
Alright, hold on. I'm at the auction house on this bitch. Alright, what is it called?
Jasper Load. JASPERLOADE. All one word. Should be the only thing there. I doubt there's anything else in there. If there is, it's the girl of the Peerless. It'll take a while.
Jasper what?
JASPERLODE. All one word.
Oh, one word. What's the next word? Because there's a bunch of shit called Jasper.
Girdle of the Peerless. It's a green item, level 81. But it'll take a while for the money to come in. Whenever something sells, it takes like almost an hour.
Girdle, 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 girdle. I don't think this item's gonna show.
GIRDLE.
Yeah. Girdle of what?
Totem.
Of the Peerless.
Nah, it's not showing up.
You have it right.
Yeah, it's not showing up, so you might as well fucking take it off. Yeah, no. Must not be a global item. GG.
Aren't potions global items?
Yeah, but it'll be the last item, and it always makes you buy like the cheapest one, so you'd have to buy every single potion. And we already tried something like that, and it was like 2 million gold.
Yeah.
You have to buy every single potion. You can't just buy the most expensive.
Yeah, you can't
potion.
buy the cheapest one or the most expensive one. Or yeah, you have to buy the cheapest. It can't be the most expensive or even this like second cheapest. It's always goes from the bottom.
List, is that just for potions or is that for every item in the game?
Every item in the game. That's why we're trying. I'll just wait for Bear and see if he knows a global item that's.
Let me see how many of these No, because I don't want to sell that and actually get the money for. Yeah, the only major upgrade would be the necklace of fetishes from that raid. It'd be a 3.2% increase. But that would be like after putting a bunch of money into gems and shit
Frontal.
for it.
Out. Frontal.
You want me to give this back to you?
Nah, you can just sell it, dude.
Care for this? Their relist something that's never going to sell.
Out.
I fucking hate selling BOE shit in general.
I mean, I just sell it to fucking. I
Let's
don't
go buy
put any.
800 gold.
AOE.
500.
Yeah, it's not gonna buy. I just sell them to vendors, dude. I ain't got time for that shit.
You got chickens.
Out.
My stuff has been undercut.
Frontal.
Everything has been undercut.
Yep. You can thank an add-on called Auctionator for that.
Some of this stuff is like rare. You got 2 of the rings that are just like normal BOE from LFR.
Frontal.
But then the other 2 items are rare.
I love not getting accepted in the groups, dude. Love sitting here for an hour trying to find one group.
That's why I'm currently doing 11, or no, I'm doing a 14.
Oh, we're in a fucking group. I was wondering why I couldn't sign up.
It should have signed me up with you though. Should have asked me.
I get a group leader though, because I logged out. I'll do my own key, dude.
Have you done have you done a mythic at all today?
Yeah.
If this
Okay.
spreads to the surface, we will not be able to contain it.
Have at any point in that mythic key did you start doing 200 damage? Or were people actually they were actually dealing with it? Wow. That did not happen.
Yeah, I was stunning them bitches over and over. Taught those like spirit things that spawn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'd
you
be
just gotta
kidney shotting
stop.
them, right?
Totem.
Yep. Sure did.
Kidney.
God, I need to get my fucking Raider IO scope, dude. 1100 fucking scrub level.
Bro, this ring has dropped from 8,000 to 2,000 in one day. I might just go sell this shit to what's it called? For 32 gold. Don't think it's going to sell. Ain't no way people are buying a 376 ring. That's crazy that I got a recipe. Nobody was even rolling on them. They're worth almost 100. One of them was worth 100k and the other one was
Because
worth
you can only
200K.
roll on certain recipes when you have certain professions.
Yeah, but there's like at least, you know how it waits on the people that have the professions to at least like pass or roll? There was like 5 or 6 people that just didn't roll. They just passed on.
Bait.
Then again, it is LFR and it's kind of full of missing
Idiots.
brain cells. So.
Dude, the hunter that won that bomb dispenser on me, dude, I looked at this, it's the most shit geared retard ever, dude.
We didn't get a bomb dispenser in my raid. There's nothing cool that really dropped.
The second
I
boss,
did get
dude,
the weapon, like one of the weapon transmogs, so that was kind of cool. I need it on a 402 weapon when I have a 444 weapon and a 437. Someone could have used that, but you know,
Get
I need it for
fucked.
my collection.
Right.
Sorry. Sorry, not
Sorry,
sorry.
random shitter.
Funny thing is, I'm not
only-
gonna use that until there's a set that goes with it, so that's just gonna sit there, and I'm gonna vendor it easy.
The only thing I got was recipes. I think I got something else, but I don't remember what it was.
I got nothing. I lost every roll.
Oh, I got Black Dragon Skull for all that, but it's worse than what I had, so I just sold it.
Oh.
Frontal. Bait.
Black Dragon Scale is something going into the tier we thought would be really good, and it's just not. Class trinkets are better than it.
Frontal. Bait.
Then again, I took Black. It would have been better if I
Bait.
didn't take the ominous chromatic essence, but I feel like that was better than getting 4 set when I'm already the highest priority for set right now.
Frontal.
Yeah. It's calls like that where you don't want to take just what the robot says, because like you just said, you're prio right now. You're the only person prio for your token. So there's no sense knowing you'll definitely get your tier. Or at the very least you can get 2000 IO and get your 4 set that way. And that way you at least have the new Whispering Incarnate icon and get stat bonuses from it. And the way it functions is the more people that have it, the better that trinket is, just like the icon. Because it procs off of each other.
People are using different so the trinket, you get different perks like secondary stats depending on what you chose, right? So I chose haste, so if other people choose haste, I don't get the bonus because we're on the same one. But if someone chooses critical, then I get like 70 critical strike as well. Not a huge bonus, but it's a bonus, right? But if we all chose the same one, then none of us would get the bonus. Yeah, with the power of your sworn dragonfly granting you 544 secondary stat, ally sworn to a different dragonfly gains 64 secondary stat from your resonance. You may only benefit from 1 resonance per flight.
This looks like it's about to be another Dota night, dude. No cap.
Stack.
You want to do keys together?
Sure, dude. We can get in.
You guys stand a better chance.
The people normally look at the second.
If you guys are doing better than 11s, if you're doing 11 through 15s, I'll join you. I'm just grinding Drake Crest right now, or Worm's Crest. I mean.
My goal is to do at least like from.
Oh my god, dude.
From 13, 14, 15.
I mean, the lowest I ever click on is 10.
On Ja, if we don't kill this boss soon, I might shit my pants.
I typically search the 13, 14, 15. Sign up for lower ones than that. So I don't know. I swear, people that do like 15 and 16s are just brain dead. You'll get better groups doing 12s and 13s than people doing 16s and 15s.
Frontal.
What places y'all looking for? Because I'm looking for a freeholder.
I can get Crest from anywhere, but Under Rot's always a really nice dungeon for me.
I have a 15 Ultimate. That's what I got out of my build.
I got a 14 Halls Infusion, and I'll pass. I take that place to the Passion.
I need to do that place for my trinket upgrade. Iridius Fragment.
Contagion detected. Sanitize.
Still need to do freehold for a ring. I fucking hate that dungeon now. I did it way too many times.
I don't mind that one. It's easy.
It's
pretty
easy,
quick, too.
but whenever you do it over and over and over and over again, it just rots your brain so bad.
Like Under Rot. Go invite me, dude.
How do you access your friends list?
Oh.
Did you not friend me with a Darkester? I think you just whispered me.
On the mage, I don't ever in-game friend. I mean, Thody. Forget about it. If I have you add on Battle.net, we have each other add on Battle.net. If not, then we don't. So I don't ever add anybody.
Were you serious about switching to mage?
Yeah. I'm gonna start leveling up tomorrow. Level 4, dude. I just gotta get to level 10 and I could just dungeon spam.
You're stuck, or no, I guess you don't have to do campaign.
You would time walking spam and get just insane XP.
Yeah, that too. Yo, some of them time walking mechanics fucking slap. I died in a giant ass pool earlier a few times.
I don't remember if I died during it. There's some of them that are just like aids as dungeons. They're just bad.
I'm on the last boss right now. I just need to finish it and then go to the bathroom, and then I'll be able to join.
Alright.
I don't remember the dungeon name, but it was like you had 4 dragons you killed, and you had to teleport from cross the dungeon every single time that you
Beat in a
did one
portal?
area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking-
That
yeah.
I hated that dungeon. That shit was so ass.
There was
But-
one different one that I disliked more. I don't remember what it was, but it was fucking lame.
Did everybody do the same ones? Did
I
you
mean,
find like
the
did
time
you-
walking are all the same. It's all Cataclysm dungeons, pretty sure. So yeah, everyone does the same.
You did Vortex Pinnacle, right? And
Yep.
you did you do the one where you killed a frog? That like,
Maybe, I don't remember.
well, the last boss of it was like a dragon, and you're on the top of the dungeon, basically, like on a roof. And you have to kill the 4 ads that spawn on the corners.
Frontal.
No clue. I just hit boss every time I didn't do mechanics.
Well, you had to do the mechanics to kill it. You had to kill the ad.
Oh, then yeah, I don't know. Maybe my teammates did.
Stat ads.
I sat in the same group for all 5.
I did
Somehow,
too.
all 5 of us needed all 5 together, so we just kept queuing.
Well, people would leave, but then we just queue in again.
We only lost. I think we lost a healer on the last run because he'd finished, but that's about it.
I still haven't
The rest
done
was-
heroic ones. I just didn't feel like it.
I did all those this morning.
Frontal.
I did that after LFR.
Stack. High stacks. Frontal. Stack. Frontal.
Can DM me, do your SimC and DM it to me. Score down.
I did already. It's in sim bots
For what?
for my latest gear. It's not that first one that shows up. It's the one above it. The 81, 141.
No, I wanted the gear compare stuff.
What am I gear comparing?
Stack.
The trinkets from the time walk. I just want to see how.
I'll do that right now. I'll do that later. I should.
No, just DM me your thing. Do SimC and then DM it to me.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
/ SimC, and then DM me the thing you copy. Do you not have the add-on?
No. Probably not.
I wouldn't use the raid bots thing. It's wrong. The Discord bot. It doesn't update immediately.
Yeah, I don't have that command. So GG.
If you want
What
the
doesn't
add-on,
update right away?
the API. So like if you're comparing items, right, and you have both the items in your inventory and they're both the same level, if you put one on and then use that Discord bot and then you switch it, it'll still be on the other item.
No, mine literally switched. All you have to do is
Mine-
log out. You put the
You have
item
to
on,
log
log
all
out.
the way out and log back in though.
Yeah, but if you're in Valdraki, you log out and then click. You just join back in immediately. It takes like 5 seconds.
It's easier for me to just do /SimC.
Oh, I mean, each their own. I did that and it worked. Because you know what I did? I did /sim, blah blah blah. Switched my ring, logged out, logged back in, /sim, blah blah blah, and then both of them were ready. About at the same time. GG.
You haven't changed gear since you logged in, right?
Right now, no.
I can just use
Yeah, I haven't changed
Bye.
anything.
gear compare. What do you go? Or 437. Where your trinkets aren't high level, are they?
No, my trinkets are kind of ass. Item level 424 and 402. I need to get me like another 420 something item level trinket and I'll be good to go, at least. Decent.
What do you want to replace Heatbound Medallion with? Like from normal dungeons right now? What are you going after for trinket?
Gargoyles, dude. Or the loaded ice.
Yep.
Have you Have you checked for the seat? Is what's it called, a hunter only trinket? The Rax spike tongue.
I don't even see that on my list, or it's low on the list at least. I just
It's
want those
low on
two.
the list for my thing too, but it's literally if I sim it, it's my top trinket. It goes hand in. My two best trinkets are Dragonfire Bomb Dispenser and Rax's Spike Tongue.
Well, I'm going for the other two.
Stack.
Which I don't think certain trinkets sim at all. Like Ominous Chromatic Essence, I don't even think it sim. Because you have to go to a stone to activate it, so it wouldn't know what stat to give you. Randy, what do you think? Do you think it sims it correctly?
What?
Frontal.
The Chromatic Essence trinket.
Yeah.
You have to go to a thing to get the stat, and it wouldn't know what stat you're getting.
Like.
High stacks. Frontal. Stack. Ads. Frontal.
Purge protocols engaged. Purge protocols engaged.
High stacks. Stack.
Area.
Frontal. Stack.
Area.
Frontal. Ads. Stack.
Area. Contagion detected. Sanitize.
Frontal.
Contagion detected. Sanitize. Engaging final safeguard. Destroy virulent source.
The Titan bought us time, but Gahun will not stay contained for long. We must gather our forces and stop the rot at its source.
Okay, I finally did it. Yeah, fucking 5 worms Shadow Crest because the fucking tank made us wipe 3 times while I'm holding liquid fucking diarrhea in my ass, fucking like a goddamn water balloon because this idiot can't fucking tank a dungeon right. Me, the hunter, and the DK are all fucking just telling him exactly what to do in the fight. And the whole time that idiot's like, stack on me, why no stack on me? Like, because of course, every single dumb fucking person that you play with that doesn't know how to play the game, just coincidentally is always just some foreign dipshit. Like, it's never a normal person. It's always some motherfucker from half a goddamn fucking ocean away that doesn't know what he's fucking doing. And we have to babysit him. And like in the Underrot fight, it's not just stack on tank. You have to clear the fucking webs, and you have to kill and prio the fucking visages as soon as they come down. And they just didn't fucking come down. Or not that they didn't come down. When they did come down, no one was prioing them. When the fucking soak went out, no one's soaking the fucking webs up, and the ranged are standing outside of the fucking range. Like, oh my fucking god. Holy fuck.
Bear, are you here? Um, is your raid horn? It is. Okay, so I compared. I'll just show you. If you're even here. YTK. Why did they get you here?
Hello?
Well,
Okay.
how does Raidbot sim the chromatic essence?
So what you want to do is click Top Gear, for example, and then scroll all the way down. And then you see how it says trinkets, and then it says ominous chromatic essence dragonflight.
Oh, you choose?
So you would choose what your bonus is. So whatever it says for your class, whether you're emerald, bronze, azure, ruby, or obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
And then ally buffs, you would probably want to sim it with all, only because the entire point of the trinket is when multiple people have the actual item, it gets better over time. So as more and more people get it and use it, the better the item gets. So I would recommend to sim it with all ally. You could do both, right, to see how good it is with only you having it versus everyone, but everyone having it or all ally buffs should be decently higher, because that's the entire point of it. Like, I have the Whispering Incarnate icon from last year, and it worked the same way.
Whenever you don't change those, it just sims it as if it doesn't have anything.
Correct.
Okay, so I did. There's like I looked up how would it sim, and there's a YouTube video that just sims all of them, and he shows how to sim all of them together. And apparently, critical strike would be better than haste by like 0.4%. It's kind of weird. Why would I don't know? It's just weird that Wowhead says my thing is haste, but everything that is like haste apparently worse than crit. I guess it's just damage wise.
Yo.
Yeah, welcome back.
I'm gonna go sim it.
Are you guys in a group right now?
Yeah, but I don't know if Y2K's even here. I'm muted for a while.
Hey, shithead, are you here?
Who?
Hey, you stupid bitch. Yeah, he's not here.
Are you talking about me?
No, Y2K. But I mean, if you go by stupid bitch, then I guess.
I was like, what the fuck's up with the hostilities?
Bear said, "What the fuck did I do?"
Like, man, I like just went out, got cheeched, and I go with my sister for a bit.
Lucky doos and loot.
Lucky doos and loot. Do-do-do.
Oh. Sim. But with the
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
I send Y2K's trinkets for 337
Mm-hmm.
but since one of his trinkets are just bad, I gave him dice. So he would have dice and Homeland Raidhorn at 437, and I compared that with the timeless trinkets. And his best combo would be to keep Raidhorn and Matrix Restabilizer.
Damn.
But the hunger is not really that great for him either.
Hunger is only good for assassination rogues, and we don't have one of those.
Assassination Roach and me.
Well, for the other two rogue specs, haste is fucking horrible. Like, extremely bad.
Yeah.
95.
Funny thing with rogues, though, like, you know how there's diminishing returns on stats, right?
Yeah.
Rogues don't reach diminishing returns until 66% crit.
Damn. Really, Underrot right now only has 2 dungeons that are from a 11 to a 15, and one of them is a carry group. All right, well, P's back now, so let me invite both of you to a group, and let's get this party started. YTK, add me on BattleNet. Oh, you're already my friend. It won't let me invite you.
That's because he's in my
I'm in a group. I left.
YTK, I DM'd you what your things, but I got rid of your bad one and replaced it with dice. The only upgrade, if you had dice and your Homeland Raidhorn 337, the only upgrade from the timeless would be
the last one, right?
The Matrix.
I figured. It looked like the only one that was good.
I mean, they're both. Depends on if you need haste or not.
No. Haste, no good. For rogue.
It'd probably
no
even
way.
be better if you if your stats for crit was your highest.
Oh, I see.
I have 6% haste, dude.
I think haste is my highest, but it's one of my 31% haste, 29% crit.
So we have a 14 halls and a 15 old demand.
But you got to the old man, and I was like, remember.
Everyone accept your roles, please, so we can get in.
If you guys want a healer, throw me an invite.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
I
need
mean,
to be do our own keys. What do you have? What do we all have?
I don't want to do mine. I'm not doing halts. I'll leave the group.
Randy has an 18, Ultiman. Bear has 17, Bracken has.
Yeah, we're not doing either of those.
Definitely not.
You guys
What do you
aren't
want, do 17
able to
now?
do. You guys aren't really able to.
I mean, I have enough gear to. It's I don't know. I feel like I could do a 17.
Well,
Maybe not. Maybe not with the not being used to the.
Well, if we're pugging a tank, they might leave
if we suck, yeah.
Well, what do we want to do? Are we going to search for somebody that's just a tank?
I don't
and
want to
everything?
do no damn high key. I don't feel like tryharding.
Well, if we search for a thing, it'll be hard to find one that's just a tank.
Boom. Tanks prefer a full party all the time.
Yep.
So I just never see anybody that's only a tank in a group. Always see just DP. But you have a thing, don't you? An add-on.
Yeah.
That shows the ones.
I have an add-on that
That'd be a
can.
lot easier.
I have an add-on that can hide incompatible groups, meaning if we already have 3 DPS and a healer, it's only going to show the tank ones.
Did you say what's Nothers?
No, we're doing Nothers.
I don't need anything from this.
You need the worm crests.
Yes.
You need worm crests, so that's
I
what we
this
need.
mini dungeon.
Yeah, but
I just meant, like,
if
gear-wise,
we're
I mean,
running
I have
dungeons
9
with
worm
you guys,
crests.
then we're not really going to be able to run prio dungeons, honestly.
I need to have.
Yep. The stuff we do with you guys is.
Which one is
does not
Neltherus?
do anything.
Which portal?
Isn't that in Waking Shore?
That's Bracken High.
No, the one at the Obsidian Throne.
Oh, yeah. Neltherus is, yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's under where you would normally pledge allegiance to Rathian or Sibelian. Obsidian Citadel time, baby.
I never said Waking Shores. Those are.
I'm on my way. He's already at the stone, I'm pretty sure, so I'll help him summon. I'm almost there already. But yeah, so what we want to do here is you guys both have like keys you don't want to do, right? So we're doing a 15, so both of you can re-roll your keys and we'll see what we get.
I wouldn't mind doing.
Wouldn't mind doing what?
I think it's Ultiman.
Yeah, I mean I'm fine with whatever. I just need Drake
I don't get
crests
anything.
or worm crests, I mean. So I need worm's crest to upgrade my Iridius fragment up
I guess
to
I lied, I would reroll it.
447.
Don't need any. Ultiman.
As a
Got
good
everything.
friend and the loyal supporter.
Oh, there's
I
a
know
decent
you are,
int trinket from
I
your
call
Spoils of
upon your help
Neltherus.
at this time.
Wouldn't mind that.
I believe our goals to be aligned, friend.
Where does this?
I would be honored to have your continued support in our efforts to secure the Citadel.
I actually like this dungeon. It's not my favorite, but
I've never done this dungeon.
it's fun.
I don't remember it. I've been doing a lot. Oh, I know it. Do you have to pull so much trash in this one? Or it feels like you
shit.
pull a lot more?
Does anyone have a verse file?
No.
Yeah.
Do you want to
I
throw
have
it to me?
50 of them.
You want to trade me one? What are they? 130 gold?
You don't have to give me any gold.
Here you go.
Why I split it? I just did.
Shift, right click.
How many do you need?
Shift. Just one.
I'll just. Slotted up. Okay. Fuck. One. Here. There.
Thank you. Need to remember to get some after this. Oh, You son of a bitch.
Yeah, what a fucker.
Frontal.
Dude, my AoE is very limited on how many targets there are. Sucks.
Frontal.
DH can do really well in 2 to 3 and does insanely well in 8+. Ragefire just is uncapped basically. We used to be bad in 2 to 3.
There's 3 enemies.
Yeah. Make sure to prio these shades down, and if you're the target, run or CC the shade. You can see the target under the nameplate of the shade. At least I can. I don't know if you guys can. And then make sure to hard CC those big guys that pop up. I'll imprison them when they pop up, but if another one's there, I need someone else. Secure, use Freezing Trap, or YTK, use, what? Kidney
Blind.
Shot or Sap? One of the two.
Blind or sap.
Yeah.
Sap is only out of combat. He's gonna have to do blind.
Yeah. Curious, we definitely want you to be on shade duty when you can be, just because you're ranged, so even if it's your prio, it will take a while to get to you. But for
Just,
myself and the
like, place
tank
it
and
down.
YTK, we almost immediately have to move, and we can't stay near them to damage them. You can stun them, so like if you really have to, YTK, you can stun and then DPS your own. But preferably everyone's turning and looking at them and then dealing with them. Prioritize the Kolashi guy, the big dude. Watch out for that magma thing. And interrupt that when it goes out. He got it. Molten Core is the spell you want to interrupt with those guys.
What level key is this?
It's a 15. Okay, and then normally what we do, if the tank was being smart, it doesn't look like he is, you can just run away from the shades. You don't have to fight them as long as you get ahead of them far enough. They die as they walk, so you can just straight up ignore them. Okay, I'm gonna prioritize Thaumaturge. Just each of you target one of the 2 plunderers.
Out.
I don't want that at all.
Alright, there's a little dude. Stun.
Out.
Oh, this
Nice.
guy's gonna spawn. I'll imprison him. We need the one in the back. Sapped or
it.
in prison.
I blinded
Nice. Good job, good job, good job.
Blinded it as I threw at my chat, so I don't have anything to do it with or now. Can you have? You probably can have those and the stem things from last week at the same time.
Yeah, affixes change every week to be a different combo. The only constant affixes will be tyrannical or bolstering, right? There. Those are the 2 constants.
Yep.
So those ones will always stay that, like, it'll just flip
aggro.
each week. And then other than that, it's all about just knowing what the affixes are going to be. Like I said, keep an eye out for that Molten Core. That's the most important spell here to be interrupted from the Thaumaturge. He's doing it again.
Nuke.
Alright, we gotta nuke him, or he will do big damage. Okay, that's good. Good shit. It's a big burst of damn. Alright, Shade, I'm gonna stun.
Set the
Just don't stand in front of this boss. He'll run out and target a random player with a frontal.
You
It's
want
like a frontal
lust?
charge.
Or do you want to save it? I can use it on 2 different bosses, but it has to be an early half and
Save it.
last half.
No, just save it for Sargra.
Frontal.
This boss is very easy to avoid.
Avoid.
He's doing the charge move.
Dodge.
There's the waves. Jump over those, or well, actually, I think I'm the only class that can clear them. Just you gotta stay out of the way. I can like glide over them.
Where is he looking?
You're gonna want to not stand in swirlies. Does his frontal.
What the fuck, dude?
Here's a dark. Here's the charge
Why is
again. It's
everything on
at,
me,
it's
man?
at tank.
Dodge.
Oh, I just went. Yeah, that's not good. Bear, if you could B-res, thank you.
Oil you.
Yeah, you do.
Frontal.
I just ate 2 waves while I was trying to fucking
AoE.
do the thing.
Buff.
Thanks for the buff, asshole.
Avoid.
Oh,
Dodge.
I didn't read.
Frontal.
Oh. I guess we'll lust.
Literally every single one of the main abilities are on me. The
Just
frontal.
die, it'll be quicker.
I still get the Shadowlands Revendreth like transition screen when you res. Like the Revendreth portal that opens and closes when you die.
Did I drop food or no?
I'm gonna eat my own, but if you want to drop it, go ahead. Just when we start the fight, just go ahead and lust, and that should kill it faster. Magma Tusk's the first boss that we fight. I don't think Chargath or any of the other ones will really be a prio. And with this being our first boss, you'll at least have it for last. Go ahead and pop lust.
Bloodlust.
And
I popped a
don't
potion
stand
just
in the
to help
open.
kill it.
Don't stand in the open, Kiri. Come close to a wall so he doesn't run as far.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna target one of us.
Avoid.
There we go. That's on bear, and it just barely runs over there. Dodge the waves. Remember, after every time he charges, he does do those waves. So don't just rush to boss right away. Like I did that one time and died. And I kind of did it there too, but I was a little bit better with it. Yep.
Kiri, you don't want to be there.
I'm gonna CC this guy.
Avoid.
And he's taken care of. He's charging. Someone CC the other one.
Dodge.
Complete other side. Nice. Everyone just...
Frontal.
Okay.
Personal.
That's on me.
AoE.
AoE.
Buff. Avoid.
Blazing charge on me.
Dodge.
What? I'm behind it. How did I get hit by the charge?
Frontal.
Dude, what am I? Just,
Alright,
how do
we
I
can
get
brute
rid of
this?
No B-res.
I mean, I'm up.
Yeah.
Just focus it. We'll kill it.
How do you deal with the frontal?
You pop a defensive or move.
Avoid.
Like there's the frontal. I'm moving. He charge. He do magma.
I mean the other one, this one.
Personal.
Yep,
Defensive,
you
I
pop a
guess.
defensive and pray. Yep.
think this will be the highest key I've done on this boss.
And I'll get that.
Buff.
It makes it to where the CC is unbreakable. Normally,
Do we only have one of the things?
yeah, only one. I think it's based on players alive.
Dodge.
Thank gosh.
And he's almost dead.
I guess you can get hit by the charge if you're too close behind it.
I'm dead here, probably. Somehow not. Good job, Bear.
AOE. Buff.
Yeah, there's a hitbox on it that's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I guess I was too close.
Avoid.
Oh
behind it.
shit. Oh shit.
Dodge. Frontal.
Oh fuck you. Got it. Shit.
Well, I know you can't be touching its butt when it's charging. You don't like it.
Yeah, if your body's touching, if it's like right on the outside of its model or slightly inside of its model when it starts that charge, you're probably dead.
I was on the outside, but it's whatever, I guess.
You want to try and get in the habit of going max range as a melee.
Well, I was to the side of it, but then it turned and it charged. I didn't think I was gonna get hit by it, so that's why.
Well, even for raid, it's just a good habit to get into. There is a weak aura you can get where it's just an arrow and it turns red when you're like at the optimal range. I don't use it anymore, but rogues have more range than other classes.
Yeah,
so you can actually cheese a lot of mechanics by just standing just out of melee range.
Yeah, I learned that on the one boss where you have to, before he gets to 100%, you know, blah blah blah, and you can still attack him in between the things and not get hit at all.
Oh, there's two of them. I'll get right.
I need to do 5 16s this week.
Oh, to make your bow.
To make something. I don't know
Another
if you can
thing
make
with groups, or with getting into groups, if you are having a hard time, people can look at your. If you have the Radar IO client up, it'll auto record your combat. They're going to be able to look at your dungeon parses, which means if you're not doing decent damage in the dungeons you are doing, people that are like looking at those numbers will just flat out won't accept you because they can see, well, this guy's got a 30 parse on under rot. And it's not hard to parse in a dungeon in terms of like comparing it to raid, only because like for the most part it's just trash after trash after trash. So more people on dungeons will have a like 90 parse or above when compared to raid. Because it's just so much easier to blast AoE than it is to
But
do
isn't
everything
that parse
perfectly
based
to the
off of
target.
other players? So
That's only your eye level parse. Eye level parse is based on people. Yeah, you were right. The normal parse is based off of everyone no matter what, and then the other one is based on eye level specifically. But that's
ads. CC.
Where
I did.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't
I
long.
got it. I got him. I imprisoned him.
Intruders! Where have you come from?
Avoid. Avoid.
Now Valorous belongs to the Kalashi now.
But they can go into Warcraft logs and see all that shit. It even shows on your Radar IO what all your dungeon parses are. So you just won't get invited into dungeons if you're not performing up to par with your peers that are also applying. In the same way that like if they're looking at eye level parses, if you're like, you know, the eye level you guys are, but maybe have like a green parse in a dungeon, then they more than likely definitely aren't inviting, only for the fact that that's a big, like, difference if you're not doing the same as your peers, you know what I mean?
Fuck.
I can't get more than one.
Avoid.
Okay.
Normally YTK gets it and I fucking threw mine on a trap for no reason.
Frontal.
I'm supposed to tank shot that normally.
Rank shot or shiv.
There's weak auras for those, if you just want to be able to target something and know when something does whatever. Did you get rewazed yet? I had to go in the other room, so I didn't see if you replied. I didn't even see the original message, but no, I'm getting it tomorrow.
Frontal.
Interrupt mending clay when he does that. That's from the bone tender. The trainee is just basically a target dummy, but the bone tender has hard to hit talents.
Tank would pull more. I just don't do damage when it's just 2 in a thing.
Well, I mean, there are certain build prios for different dungeons. Like for Demon Hunters, we have 2 different builds, and it's only optimal to run those 2 on small pool dungeons. I don't know if Marksman Hunter has something like that, but it'd be worth looking into.
I mean, the only AoE we have is trick shots, and you have to hit 3 things.
Well, you have volley and
yeah, but they're on 45-second cooldown.
Yeah, my major damage abilities are on 45-second cooldown, so I don't really. Your point's kind of lost on me. I-Beam and Essence Break both are 45-second abilities.
Yeah, but you're still doing AoE damage when they're on cooldown, right?
Well, the only thing carrying my damage and sustaining it is Soul Rand. Like if you look at my top damage abilities, it's my AoE Fury Spender, Death Sweep, I-Beam, which is one of my 2 45-second cooldowns, and Essence Break, which is the other one. So just knowing when to use them and when to not use them.
Frontal.
Like to maximize the ability, so to speak.
Ink.
Okay, the spear comes in. We want to trip him with his spear, so run into him. Run on the other side of him, trip him with it, or you'll die. Okay, there you go. We almost died. Bear did die.
I got my flourish off.
Right, we have a B-res, or is that counting bears? I think it's counting bears. And he's down. So we gotta do this. This might be a wipe.
My hearts are still rolling.
Yeah. Dragon Strike. I'm gonna try and just do as much as I can here. I'll CC this, don't worry about it, stay on boss.
Bozo using healing potion.
Get ready.
I already did.
We have to trip it.
YTK cloak.
Why isn't it tripping him, dude? Do the thing, holy fuck. We're just dead.
Yeah, that's a wipe.
Yeah, this dungeon kind of sucks with like whenever you wipe, you have to run so far. I don't think there's a single spawn point.
Yeah, come back, guys. You're on the wrong way. You're going to the last boss. Or not last boss, but the one that we killed. When we were done with that boss, we jumped off the cliff back into the center room, so we're going back across the platform.
I done forgot. It's my first time in here. No cap.
You're fine.
I've done this dungeon, but not many times.
I didn't need it at all, so I never ran it.
I never needed to do it, but I ran it for a score. Done it twice.
I don't think I've ever wiped on this dungeon.
Oh
Weird
shit!
flex, dude.
Why are you pulling on me, you fucking asshole?
Which one is this?
Altheris.
Neltharis. It was
Yeah, I
one of
don't
the
even have-
8 Dragonflight dungeons.
I don't have a time for this on Tyrannical.
All right.
Can we use Lust? I have Lust if y'all want to use it.
I said no, Biz. I said I'd be getting it tomorrow. Try to stand still with the chain and I'll pull boss through it. You guys should stand still. I'm not going to, because for me it's more optimal to just do it. I have the movement kit to actually do it correctly.
Frontal.
Stabilize, guys.
Yep, I got that one.
I got the left one. Never mind, you did too.
Frontal. Aim.
To the ground with you.
Pull.
Can't stand in that. Just gonna movement the fucking. Oh my god, dude.
It didn't count.
Stand still and
What
I'll
the
move
fuck?
it through. Fucking retard.
Yay, all this damage I'm taking. Oh, I love it.
I'm out of healing cooldowns.
I think we're good.
The ads are about to spawn.
I'll get the left one.
Get right.
It's only for 6 seconds though. Not 6 seconds, but a few seconds. So if Kiri, if you can get the left one.
I just use my thing on the right. Me and Randy use it at the same time.
That's why calls are important. That's why I called it out when I did it.
It's good. It's still stunned.
Frontal.
Normally those die when the pack ends, but because we're in a boss fight, they just have to be fully CC'd out.
I'm gonna die. Never mind.
Pull.
I might still.
YTK, cloak, and faint.
Yep. Stand still. I'm gonna run towards you.
Whoever didn't do it, please do it.
Yeah, he was running away from me. It's kind of hard to get to him.
Oh, you're dead. That's why it's doing the thing.
Yeah. He just ran away from me over and over.
I'm out of healing for myself.
We're all dead.
Oh my god.
Frontal.
22%. I don't think he's gonna be able to solo that. My hots are still fucking alive. Well, we're not gonna time it. Go for. Hopefully he stays for completion.
Don't listen to him. Don't stand there. He's not doing
I wasn't even
anything
standing.
there.
I haven't been listening to him, man. He just kept running away from me. Like you and Kiri already tripped or whoever, and he just kept running away.
The reason he does have to run is I'm pretty sure that whole phase is like a tank buster to where if he's within melee range of that guy, he fucks him. So he has to be moving, but the whole point, he's supposed to be moving them towards the chains and helping us trip him. So
Can we stack the chain things? Like if you and I stood on each other, or would that be too much damage?
Probably instantly die because does it triple the damage of the floor thing?
yeah,
So we can't. We could be close to each other.
I mean, it could spawn, or we can immediately move out, right? Because the puddles like expand at first.
Um,
The hunt begins.
I'll get left. Or this one, rather. So I called that weird.
Frontal.
So needs the trapper.
Blinding it.
That one. Okay.
Frontal.
And here it comes.
Pull.
How's that not tripping? Thank you. There we go.
What? Okay.
I will not be subdued.
Get rid CC.
That one is taken care of. Cool.
Frontal.
My blind's down for 1 minute.
Frontal.
Kiri, do you have aspect of the cheetah on cooldown?
Yeah, it's some cooldown. I could turtle that.
Healing potions, turtle, or something. I might die here.
I don't even know how darkness works. What are you just sitting here?
In darkness, yeah.
Yep. You sit in the purple puddle, gives you a 20% chance to completely negate a mechanic. It doesn't really help, though, on dot damage. It's more helpful in raid fights, honestly. Or in a huge pack.
Frontal.
Please don't fuck this up, guys. Not you, but you know.
What?
You guys know what I mean.
It literally teleported through.
I'm
What?
dead.
Holy shit, bro.
My god.
The boss jumped through the chain and it didn't cancel.
Where if he doesn't leave after this pool, if you guys don't kill it, save B-res for me, just so we could brute force.
Do we have a B-res up right now?
No, yeah, there's one. It says it anyway.
I'm gonna get you up. I don't have any healing cooldown, so we gotta.
I'm fine, we'll kill it.
Fucking hell, I got the spear. This is not good.
Oh, there's down.
I'm gonna kill it.
300.
Got it.
Tank buster right now.
That is.
Dicey.
So, I don't know about Rogue, but I know Hunter. The thing you want to use in that fight, Kiri, is release, Kiri. Yeah. The thing you want to use in that fight is that ability that you can use, the retreat thing. So you would, when you get the spear, you would face your back to boss, and the second it goes out, you would use retreat, and that would shoot you across the room and get rid of your chain immediately.
Yeah, I tried doing that. The boss teleported through the train before I died. Literally went from one side to the other side and it didn't cancel. And then I fell over. Down.
Come look how tiny he is.
Oh,
he's just a little guy. Just a little guy. Little guy looking for some milk and cookies.
Dodge.
Whose key is this? Is this his key, the tank's?
This is his key, because both of your guys' keys suck.
We're not
Well,
gonna be able to...
we could have done the 14, but YTK didn't want to do the 14. So we did the 15. Jeez.
Frontal.
Light you darkness.
Just to give the tank some survivability, I don't know. It's on a 3-minute cooldown, and it'll be a minute before the boss gets here. I just want to make sure we get this thing done. We still have two
What's the
bosses
last
left.
boss for this dungeon?
I think it's Warlord Sagra. Gorex next.
What's it look like, the last boss?
The last.
You have to loot the gold piles.
Yeah, you want to loot the treasure piles. The treasure piles give you extra action bar button abilities that bust the... Here, I'll get the one towards Kiri. Someone get the other one.
Frontal.
Did that trap not go off for it?
Oh, we
Nope,
gotta kick.
one
There we
tap.
go.
Nice.
I threw a trap under him. Maybe something else hit it.
It was broken.
But anyway, Forge Master Goric is a fairly easy fight. How it'll work is periodically throughout the fight, he will go to his anvil and will essentially like belt out some fucking metal. And that ends up releasing like this effect on a few players. I'll get the one on the right.
Frontal.
I got left.
It'll go out on a few players, and it's something that will essentially put a lane of fire in all the cardinal directions. So those two players need to take it out of the party and not let it intersect with the raid. And then we won't take a lot of damage. Even if it does go over the raid, it's not an instant attack. It's like laying out where the metal's going to land. Right. So everyone can still move out of the way. It's just not really optimal if everyone has to move. Better to just keep it out of the way from the start.
Pipal Shades.
Yeah, you just run from them. Just run from them. They die as they run. That's what I was saying earlier. Higher keys, you don't deal with them unless absolutely needed because, you know, they die as they run.
Is there only one of those?
Yep. It's not guaranteed that 2 will spawn, but it can happen. I love the affixes this season, Bear. They're so fucking easy compared to last season. You had to worry about thundering. You had to worry about fucking volcanic at the same time or quaking. Y'all would have probably not wanted to play the game if you had to play a dungeon with quaking in it. I don't think you guys would have any problems dealing with thundering, but quaking was fucking nightmare.
Remember when you would get quaking and that other shit one? That 1 week where it was just like complete and total fucking shit show.
I'm trying to think of which one you're talking about.
There was 1 week that was just total bad.
Here, I'm gonna give you Darkness YTK just to help you deal with that. I'll prio it with you. Okay.
Dodge.
Another shade, just run past it and pull the next group.
Frontal.
Okay, I was able to stop that. But this is why not pugging is really good. Like, if you remember the discussion yesterday, Kiri, where Bear said don't pug, and I said you might as well pug. The good thing about not doing it is all 4 of us are in comms, and we can call, like, okay, I'll CC right, you guys CC left, or I have first interrupt on this thing, you guys get next interrupt. And we, like, discuss order right in the moment. You can't do that in a pug. Like, you can't type all that shit.
Yeah, I'm pulling aggro.
Yeah. It's a big pool. Tank's probably having a problem getting it all or something.
I'm just dead.
Okay. Man, that was...
Did you faint death?
Frontal.
No, I didn't have aggro. They just instant aggro meleeed me and I was dead.
You do pull aggro, your feign death is much good.
Yeah, feign death's probably when you see it coming and like most of the name bars are red, just push it. Because that takes your threat from whatever it is to absolute 0.
They weren't red. It just happened in an instant. They aggroed me and immediately made it lead me and I was dead.
Yeah, this is Commander.
Sounds like brain delay, dude.
Oh no, this is a little mini boss. Let me see if I can get the proc to work. Oh, I did! It didn't almost kill me. That's the engineering risk. I have a free invis slot as long as, or a free invis spot as long as it doesn't malfunction. If it malfunctions, it basically one-shots me. I get a little bit of extra health, but it almost takes me to 0. Okay, just keep moving. Just watch your feet.
Spread.
Okay, don't kill your friends. Okay. Tank's fighting it. Okay. I will prio left Iron Torch when we pull those. You guys prio right.
And we can lust on everything now.
Yeah, since we're overtime. Oh shit.
Is there like an add-on that makes it where if you tab in a big group, it always switches to the highest health one instead of just a random one?
I don't believe so. Another thing that you have in your toolset, Curie, that makes Spiteful a little bit less shitty is that, like, slime shot. Whatever the shot is that slows down enemies. That's huge for keys. Or at least when Spiteful's active, because you can slow them. And then we don't have to worry about them as much if a pull's, like, right next to where some spawn. Good shit, YTK.
AoE.
Just make sure to interrupt mode of combustion needs to be interrupted on the Iron Torches.
Frontal.
So prio them if you see it, interrupt it. Just kick it. What are you saying, Curie?
Those are two abilities that I've just like never used ever.
Yeah. The higher you push up in keys, the more of your toolkit every class uses. Shit you never would have used otherwise is suddenly useful once things are very dangerous. The thing is that leveling and dungeon spamming doesn't teach you how to fully play your class. It has to be like challenging content that forces you to use your toolkits and realize how effective you are and what you bring to a raid party. Besides just raw damage.
Dodge.
With some classes that's incredibly simple, and with others it's like pretty complex. Just depends on what you rolled. Probably that bone splitter, by the way. Get him down. I'm gonna go ahead and darkness on him, so if you're melee, you can stand in that.
Dodge.
Fuck you, I'm ranged and I'm gonna stand in it. What now?
Yeah, what about your precious melee soak? Pussy.
Dodge.
Alright, we can just run from these guys since they're all the way up here.
Oh my god.
This we don't have to pull. I'm assuming he will pull it. But typically once you deal with all of the trash on one side, you just jump down and deal with the ad group below. But I have a feeling this guy is a new tank. His IO shows that he is anyway.
Frontal.
I'll CC one of these guys. Someone else CC the other.
Frontal.
There you go.
Frontal.
Mode of
Are we not
combustion, got
targeting
it.
the monstrosity?
Frontal.
No, the iron. I mean, theoretically, each one of us DPS should be targeting a different one. Or rather, you would have your focus on the one you want to interrupt, and then we'd all target the same one DPS-wise. I'm prioing the Iron Torches because that mode of combustion will fucking wipe us if it's not interrupted. The monstrosity just does big raid damage.
No one paid attention to my 100k HPS there, though.
I'm sorry. I don't even have that as a meter. You don't have to kill this one either. This tank's just being kind of goofy. I think his IO is like 900 or 1400. It's not that bad, but he might be returning to the game and not know what needs. But of combustion,
Maybe.
nice, he got it.
He might think we're going to stealth past the end.
True, with YTK's toolkit.
I'll think about it.
Frontal.
But of combustion, nice, Kiri. I'll CC this ad.
Frontal.
Okay.
And that's just been there for 20 seconds. Jesus.
Now we only have to do one side of the ads, so hopefully he knows this. Because we can do the boss fight entirely on one half of the arena.
Alright, so what was the big thing with this boss fight again? I was on that one originally.
2 players will be targeted by a ability when he returns to the altar he's currently at. I'm out of healing potions, and I'm getting, like, annihilated. Need to stop standing in front.
AOE.
The frontals are raping me.
I noticed.
But, when he returns to the anvil after damage phases, 2 players will be selected by an attack at random. That makes it to where you have to take it out of the raid, and it will send a line of artillery metal. It's the best way to probably... Okay, he's retarded. We're clearing the other side. Anyway, it'll pick 2 players, send that out, up, down, left, right directions. You take that out of the raid, make sure that you're not, you know, annihilating the raid with that damage. After you do that, I think we dodge some random swirlies, and that's the fight. You just keep repeating that. Very easy boss.
AOE.
And there's that. Okay, let's do boss.
You dare interrupt my work.
AOE. Bloodlust.
Alright, there's the anvil. That just hurts in general. And then there's the dots. We have them. We spread out. That will send artillery lines down. Don't stand in the fire. I will CC this ad. He does a slam dunk just like Rashok. Dodge swirlies.
You know what's funny? My raid horn swirlies are the same exact thing.
Here's AoE, pop a defensive.
Spread.
And get out with those. Everyone will dodge them. That heated, or that will just knock tank back and slam dunk something, so don't follow boss to that. Dodge swirlies. I'll CC the ad, don't worry about it.
AOE.
There we go. Okay, I didn't have the CC for a second. And prison is on a 45-second cooldown, so
Spread.
The next one I will not be able to get. Let's keep a lookout for the beings that spawn.
Might die here.
Why do you think this?
I don't.
Bear would never.
Damn.
And if you die, well, just simply leech.
Well, the only way you're gonna die if you're in a group with me is if you do something stupid.
True.
Like you won't
Putting
die.
a
from
darkness
just taking
down.
damage.
Stand in that, stand in that. Okay, good job.
Trim and punch.
Dance.
Okay, dodge swirlies.
AOE.
Sug boss.
Just for you.
Spread.
Nice. Tank takes the Aegis. Okay. When you go up to this,
Drop my key down to 11 freehold, please.
when you go to this guy, oh, and we can't reroll because we didn't time.
Oh,
so
GG.
Yeah.
Talk to this little guy.
Not only repair your equipment, but make sure you hit "Can you patch me up" to get rid of the lust debuff. That'll make it to where we can all benefit from lust again.
We just have to kill these guys, the birds,
These guys,
and then
yeah.
stealth. These
Yep.
guys see stealth.
All right. Pull tank. What you doing, buddy? You just playing with your nuts?
He didn't clear his debuff.
Oh. He's clearly a chilled tank because he just popped that fucking toy that makes everyone dance. Shit, that's funny. I'm happy we got someone that's willing to work with new players, though. Because some people will just leave the second a mistake is made.
Yeah, if you don't like 2 chest or at least time it, a lot of people aren't for that.
Yeah. Well, the reason people leave with 2 chests is like, you know, with the more, like, whether you 3 chests, 2 chests, or just time, you'll get more, you know, item level, or you'll get more rewards for completing it faster than what you're supposed to. So if people are going for a certain drop and it's very clear that either A, you're not going to time it, or B, you're just barely going to time it, people just will deuce out and won't say anything. Which they have talked about wanting to introduce a punishment system like they did with PvP, but they haven't done it yet. But hopefully they do eventually. Okay, so we're going to kill this pack, and then YTK, we're going to go like almost all the way up to the next pack. You're going to stealth, and that will take us to boss. Just stay behind these guys. All CC the far one on the outer rim.
It's
Frontal. Frontal.
the stealth, like the thing Orblade pops in the beginning of.
Yep. It's the one he pops at the beginning of every raid pool, just so everyone can get really close to the boss, melee-wise. It basically just helps keep uptime from the very beginning of the fight, where no one's running into the fight. They're just already on the boss, ready to pump.
Frontal.
The real funny thing is, it doesn't matter for rogues since they have Shadow Step.
Yeah, they can just do it. He's doing it for everyone else. I wonder what he got from his vault. He never posts about it. But I'm sure if it was something like goated, he would have said something.
Yeah, if it was something good, he would have said.
I guess he ain't getting the 444
My DPS
weapon.
went up by 2,000. Sorry.
We actually do still need %. So we'll kill these guys and stuff past the bird and shit.
Can't stealth past those guys up there.
Oh.
It's only these 2 we could have stealth past.
Oh, well. Oh, we didn't tell Tank anyway.
Frontal. Shield.
I don't think he cares. Even if he pulls the next pack, I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, we're already 17 minutes over time. What's another 10 minutes for an hour-long dungeon?
Yeah, that's a little excessive.
Yeah. Idiot, what idiot. I'll CC the one closer to the boss.
Frontal.
I'll blame this on Randy. He didn't do enough damage. Pussy.
Very true. I'm only at 90k, when normally I'm at 123k. Something's wrong.
I don't know, man. My Demon Hunter tank's catching up to you. Just saying.
Just run away from that shade. He's pulling everything. Here we go. Let's prio the Lava Mancer first. I'll tell you what to interrupt.
Frontal.
Don't. Well, you can. Yeah.
Shield.
Molten Barrier, we want to just break that as soon as possible. That's why we want to prio him. Molten Army is the one you interrupt. I got it, though.
Push. Frontal.
Just run to boss. As we start to fight Sargra, there will be gold piles that spawn in the gold surrounding the ring. As soon as you're able to, you want to go pick one up and use them when I tell you to. Alright, there's the gold. Go grab some gold. You get a toy from it. And that ability is what you want to use when he starts to do the shield.
There was one on your side of the fucking thing, dude. You jump across.
I didn't see that all the way up there.
There's a slam. Probably the ad quickly.
Frontal.
Okay.
Ow. Stop hurting me.
There's the shield. Popping it.
Okay, I used one.
Oh man.
Okay. Get some more gold.
Have some trinkets.
Have some trinkets you can use to defeat me. Fucking dumb bitch. Any prio ad? That does really big raid wide. I'm waiting. There it is.
Shield.
Boom. Someone else use your shit.
Used mine.
There we go. Alright, we'll have one more phase of that. Doing good.
I blinded this bitch back here.
Thank you. I didn't even see it.
Personal.
Someone has to do the work around here.
True.
Oh.
Right, grab gold while it's doing this frontal. It's about the most optimal time to do it since you have to move anyway. I might be dead here. I don't have any health potions. I ran out like last boss.
Relax, I got you.
Alright. There's the trinkets thing. It's about to use shield. There it is, popping. There's anti-magic bomb on it. One more. We need one more.
Oh shit, I went down.
I'm using mine.
I'm CCing. CC the other one.
Okay.
I interrupted it. Someone CC.
I got it.
There we go.
You guys should zug.
Yep, this
Stick
should be it.
100%.
I can't. Someone has to CC that one. I don't have any more.
Yeah. Well, I can use. Okay, there it went.
It disappeared. It's fine.
I think they have to hit you twice for you to like do no damage.
There goes YTK. Alright, I'm using my fucking Iridius fragment off. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I died the last second. GG.
Fuck. The run
He
back.
can't heal us, can he?
I think so. No, he can't. He's
We
a
had
warrior.
run back.
Thanks
Also,
all
we
the
was
period.
looking at
He's
him.
mad, dude. He's mad. Anyone who puts a period at the end is mad.
He didn't get a drop. Damn, dude, I still need 5 more of these.
$15s. I need to do 16s this week. Like 8 of them.
No, I need 5 more fragments to make a Drake crest, is what I was saying. Or a worm crest, I mean.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we can't re-roll. Oh, shit, I did what I do in Pugs and just leave group as soon as it's done.
That might be good for one of you.
Either of you need a crit mastery drape?
No, I have the cloak, so...
I just got the same exact cape.
Damn.
Oh, what is my rating?
I don't need it though. It's worse than mine.
I don't even. Am I rating up at all? This week is tyrannical, right? If you don't time it, it doesn't even give you the rating.
No,
Or
not
no,
if you
wait,
go
no,
so
no.
far after the time.
That's
Yeah, maybe don't die so much next time, dude.
But yeah, that's a 15, baby.
These guys wanted to do 17s and 18s.
Yeah.
Me? Nah, I don't want
I
to do that
did
shit.
way better on my 16 that I did. I don't remember what dungeon it was though.
Well, part of that was that was a returning player tank. So
Yeah, he definitely didn't know what to do with the
don't
ghosts.
don't feel like that was all on you guys or some dumb shit like that. That was majority wise the tank. We had a lot of pulls we didn't need to make. A lot of CC that wasn't coming from him and us. There were just a lot of little mistakes that were being made. And by little, I mean we went 25 minutes over. That's okay. That's,
Who
that's
had the most
vault.
deaths? Is there an add-on for that?
There is a death counter. I don't have the counter.
Mm.
It's only active during the key and while I'm still in the instance.
I'm blaming Kiri anyways.
Actually, here, let me do this. Let me add.
I know I
There
died
we
more.
go. Window control, create window, miscellaneous
Change it to
deaths.
deaths.
Or no, that's
Ooh,
deaths is
fuck.
times of which people died.
There was 28 deaths.
Oh, I see. I can make it really big and look. So I died 4 times. YTK died 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
5.
times.
6, fuck.
Bear died 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and the tank died twice. Kiri died 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bozo
9.
died 9 times or something.
Yeah, 9.
It is what it is. Man.
I want to convert this
I
to
just run out
just
of
show
shit
me
to
how
got
many
myself
times
with.
people die, not like the
Fucking Bozo
time.
on the floor.
Dude,
I swear, one of my deaths, I shouldn't have even died. The boss with the chains, he literally teleported from one side of the room to the other, and it didn't cut my chain.
I told you
Like,
it when he jumps, it
one
doesn't break it
that's-
because it did to me twice.
One that's really good, a window in the miscellaneous tab for details is there's a meter for crowd control done. So listen to this. Listen to the fucking difference in this. Crowd control done. I did 101 different CCs. That counts my AoE CC, so it's enemy CC'd is the counter, right? I had 101 enemies CC'd. The tank had 84. The next
Mine is
number
AoE too.
is 32 stuns from YTK, 15 from Bozo, and only 9 from Bear, but
32 is pretty good. That's
he's
all
a
single
healer.
target, though.
Yeah.
I
mean, neither one of you have big AoE CCs.
So my CCs were actually just entangling roots.
Yeah, on the big guys.
On
the
the
beings.
Yeah. Well, no, not on the beings, on the shades.
I'm actually going to keep crowd control done. I really like that as an extra window to have.
He's like, stun is a part of my rotation.
You
Yeah,
can
dude, it's
also
not that
do...
cool if it's part of your rotation, dude.
You can also do linking to channels, right? With details. So if I do /P. So for... Oh, wait. You guys aren't in my group anymore.
No, I'm going to Dota.
But I can go...
You can whisper it to them.
Yeah, I can report
Whisper target.
results. Whisper, insert player name, Bozo Slayer. And I can whisper, let's say, 5 lines. And then send. Sent a lot. And it only sent bears and tangling roots. I don't know why I did that. But you can do that for DPS. You can do for any window at all. Typically, that's only really used like if someone in a key, right, fucks up, and you call them out on it, and they're like, "Oh, well, I was CCing the ad." Then you can go to your thing, report message or report the crowd control window to party, and show for a fact that maybe they weren't doing any CC, Or where it's especially useful is in guild leadership, where if we're wanting to point something out right after a pull to either Bear or myself, Bear could like whisper me the DPS, or whisper me the interrupts or healing done, and just be like, look at so and so's like meters there, and you can coordinate easier.
Or death logs, when the tanks don't do appropriate taunts.
Yeah.
Does my abilities have the highest threat of every DPS in the game? Yeah, it really does feel like it.
No, you just have really strong burst. Yeah. I agree with Bear, but also you do have a really strong burst. You rip threat. Bear said not even close. You're like Marksman Hunter's definitely not the highest.
Dude, I ripped threat like at least 8 times during that dungeon.
Again.
Was it because of the tank?
Returning player. Yeah. He was doing it was either your misdirects, YTK, if you were misdirecting, or something else was the reason I wasn't ripping threat, because I had 90k damage throughout the whole thing with like 100 to 200k on each pack. That was like
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't ever misdirect.
I don't either.
You guys should when you can, only for the fact that it helps keep aggro on the tank. It's more so
I have to
a thing
target
on
the tank to be able to do it, right? Stuff like hover over the tank and then click on it. And then
no. You click on his nameplate. You click on his nameplate, not the character. If you have to click on the actual character model, you'll get lost in between the 3D models of the enemies plus him and us. But if you just click on his nameplate and then press the hotkey, he's misdirected.
I remember.
I'm pretty sure there's
bigger during a
keylanes.
dungeon, or does it stay the same? And do I have to make that shit bigger?
No, well, I mean, I don't know what it looks like on the vanilla thing, but for
This is like what
LVUI,
mine
it
looks
pops up all 4 on our screen, and then you can just click one.
I don't know if
Let me
it
see.
changes during dungeons.
Here, let me here. Invite Bozo Slayer.
I mean,
I just want to see what the group things look like. So just accept that. Oh.
Yeah,
Well, my rotation I use my whatchamacallit, so I don't ever misdirect my vanishes, so I always drop threat.
It's really small.
Oh no, it's all the way up there.
I don't know if it changes when it's in a dungeon. I can't remember. I think it does.
It won't. It'll stay in the party size. The only time it'll change on vanilla.
Unchanged.
No, that's what I'm saying. The only time it'll change from that look is when you're raiding, because there are what's called raid frames, but party frames will stay the way they are in a normal 5-man dungeon party, because you're not converted to raid until you're more than 5 people, and then the frames switch because there can be like 20 plus people in a raid party, and it would be weird if it had all the pictures and shit on your screen.
I think the only difference in UI other than vanilla that I have is Bigwood's calling out stuff in the middle of my screen. That's it. Everything else has been. I haven't done any conversion.
YTK and Kiri, if you look at this macro that I'm streaming right now, all you have to do is target the tank, type /focus, and that'll set that person as your focus target. And then you just use this macro, and you don't have to target him or anything. You can be targeting something else, like it doesn't matter. It'll always cast it on your target. For
your
Kiri,
focus target.
Yeah. So for Kiri, you just take Tricks of the Trade out and you put Misdirect there.
What is you can have an enemy targeted and a friend?
Yes.
Yes.
So you're in the party with me right now, right?
No.
Oh.
I left to join Randy's.
Yeah, just join his. I'll leave.
No, target Randy.
I already left.
Oh. All right.
As soon as I said I was gonna leave, I did.
Or Randy, just invite him back.
Okay.
All right, there you go. He invites me. So target me, and then type /focus.
What, that?
Pardon?
So now whenever I target that, so it's still over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the right
and-
side.
Yeah, you can move the focus frame anywhere you want, but so you can cast stuff on me without targeting me, as long as you've made a macro like this.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
Hey, Bear. Do you have any healing pots you don't need?
I can grab you a stack.
That'd be cool.
You can't grab a stack? Oh yeah,
No, officers can't take anything out of G-Bank.
Yeah, I forgot I changed that when Tall Hill was still in here.
Now that toe-sucking motherfucker gone. Yeah, I mean, logic. Like, I gotta be honest. When you have the opportunity to just jack G-Bank, I've done it before, but not on WoW. There's a game called New World. Have you seen New World before? Are you familiar with it? It's Amazon's MMO. So I was invited to a streamer's guild, right? And the way the guilds work on there is I don't know how it works on WoW, but if the guild master isn't active, and if the guild master isn't active but an officer is, it gives the guild to an officer after so many days of the guild master not logging in an effort to keep social groups and guilds alive and not just dead in the water because the master's not there. If the officer isn't there and there's no other leadership, it passes it to the last active player. And New World got a big patch and a new raid and shit, so I hopped on there and I saw that I was the leader of the guild. I took all of the gold and I fucking left. There was like fucking a nice stack of gold in there. I just fucking took all of it and a couple of the BOE items and I just fucking G-quit. And he was streaming New World one day and like going the fuck off about like how none of his shit's there, and I'm just like laughing because there's no logs of it. Get fucked.
I'm guessing there's logs of like everything, and wow.
You better watch out, Bear. You ever stop playing for a little while? Scammed you though.
No,
I don't care.
I would.
Gold G-Bank,
Yeah, he has the Trump Guild Fund. He'll be fine. But if Bear ever stepped down or wasn't here for a while, I wouldn't do that to this guild because I actually like these people. So I would either take GM if Bear left, or I don't know. I guess I'd find another guild if I didn't want a GM.
Bear. Okay.
Holding on. It's better in Discord. There you go. I sent it to the wrong person. YTK asked me for it, didn't he?
What?
The macro?
No, I didn't.
No.
Oh, fuck. There you are.
I know how to tricks the trade if I wanted to do it.
It was the focus macro one. Oh yeah, you've played before. Fuck, you played when you had to do this or you would die.
Yep.
The fuck does this shit look like?
Pardon?
Can I like... What does the show tooltip thing do? Does that make it to where you don't have to search all this shit?
So see how all of my abilities look like my abilities, and when I hover over them, it gives you the description?
So I don't have to go search for a thing. I can set it to this and it'll... Okay. Good.
Bear, do you know an item we can put on the auction house so I can transfer my money over?
I can go see.
It would have it would have to be the most unique item that like no one else is listing.
Tried.
Yeah, we tried yesterday, but it was really hard.
Tried a few items. I have 70k, so I mean it's nothing crazy, but I mean it's more money than I have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna sell all these items.
I have many wares.
Do either of you sim well with the sulfuric droplet? Actually, it'd probably be Kiri. Do you sim well with the sulfuric droplet?
The fuck is this? Let me go look.
It's called
What is that?
Suspended sulfuric droplet. It's explorer grade, but it.
Found an item.
Alright, hold on, let me log on back to WoW.
Actually, I don't think you'll sim well with it, but it's a raid BOE and it's a range trinket. So before I sell it, I want to make sure. It's a raid green BOE that sells for 9,000 gold. So I figured it might be good for you.
Ain't no
Green meaning it's not a purple BOE that's like above 400 item level. But like honestly, I think I'm just, if it's not good for you, I'm just gonna put it in GBank because
what's it called?
Someone can use it, or we can sell it for 10k. It's called the suspended sulfuric droplet.
You said it's a trinket. It's probably not gonna be better than what I have then. But I'll look.
Here.
What's the max item level on it? What is it, veteran? So 424.
It's explorer, bro.
I don't know what the max item level of that is.
I don't either. You'd have to look.
It's like 2 or some shit.
I linked it to you though, so you can like mouse over it and look at it.
All right, I'm at the auction house. What is it called, Bear? The item?
Validate recrystallizer.
It says your ranged offensive abilities have a high chance to apply a stack of sulfuric
There's
to the
no way that
target.
would be better.
On the
I
5th
just
stack.
Halidite recrystallizer, you said?
Yeah, it's
I'll
on my
send
stream
that,
right
but-
now.
Yeah, I have it up. Whenever you put it up, just let me know.
I mean, it's not gonna be better than what I have. In,
Oh, do you want me
at
to
Explorer, at least.
buy these out and post it?
Yeah.
Here.
Can you post one for 70 thou?
Let me go look at what thing sent me.
Well, I only see 8 up right now for 10 silver each. Is that what you see?
Yeah, I just bought them all out. I'll go post them.
Okay, Bear, I put that trinket in the GBank if you want to try and sell it. It's going for 9,900 and there's like 10 listings for it. It's a pretty fucking cracked BOE for a fresh ding.
Just 70,000. 0. Posted.
Alright, I bought it. Sweet, that was fast.
Nelly deals for a friend of the Grummles. He like you.
See,
Oh.
what trinket are you talking about? The 376?
Yeah, but it can be upgraded above 400.
It's 411.
And it can be upgraded to 411. And if you read the tooltip, it's actually a really cranked trinket compared to what you can get at that eye level. So for a fresh ding ranged alt, that would be a really, really good trinket. Like that would
for
help
Dog
their
Kisser?
damage really well. Yeah,
Dog Kisser?
Dog Kisser might be able to use it.
Here, I'll just mail him the gold now.
Have you heard of the new guy, Dog Kisser?
I'm at the
joining
auction
raid?
house if you're here.
What is it? What's
Dog Kisser
70,000 minus 5%? Just trade me 70.
It's
I don't
60,
see
it'd be
it.
67,000, right?
995 equals
66.
66.5. Alright, you wanna... Oh, here.
I tried inviting you, but you're on any group or something.
Alright.
I think you're in a different layer. I don't see you.
There you go. Trade. 500. There you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Man, it's so much cheaper fucking switching gold around now. Remember before when you had to like transfer a fucking character?
Yeah.
Now it's just auction house cut.
Randy's inventory would be so full, right?
Yeah, you have
selling
100k.
everything.
Nice.
I have my 2 sparks. I have my 2 splintered spark things. I can do my craft now if I wanted to. Both of them, but I need more aspect crests.
I would
Need to
probably have
start doing
around,
16s.
I don't know, like almost near 1 million. Because I bought a bunch of WoW tokens back then to pay for boost my characters. So I like you pay gold for each run. And I leveled like I think 6 tunes to 110 when that was max level. So
Nice.
I would have a lot more gold.
That trinket could be a 4% damage decrease.
Dude, I had a full 101 twink. That's one of the most expensive tunes I've ever made.
Yeah, I added this one tune, so whenever, or twink, whatever, during that time, and I'd get in every time you had a free slot. It was like 8,000 a run or some shit.
May your feet find good trails.
If you remember what the gear was like back then, this is the twink was.
This is your time.
Oh man, I might have put all of the twink gear in storage. Or vendored it.
Damn, this fucking greatsword goes for 1,300 on the auction house.
There's a ring from an explorer ring that sold.
Let me just
used to sell for like 10k.
All right, back to Dota.
Oh, here's all the twink gear, sorry. It's in my inventory. So I had the tremendous tankards, trinkets.
I played Hunt hard back then when they only had like 2 buttons in retail.
The legendary belt that I can't equip because I'm lower level now than because of the level squish. Figure that shit out.
Makes sense.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so if
Did
you
they
look
switch the other items?
well, no, they did. So this used to be a level 101 twink, right? So the legendaries you could equip at level 101 because they wanted it so you could use them while leveling to 110, right? But then when they did the level squish, they made the character level 40, but the legendary level 45.
I knew you would like.
So he already has it equipped, but it doesn't count.
Yeah, and I'm guessing you don't want to make your character higher than level 40 if you're... Well, I guess I don't know if it matters.
Oh, I have XP turned off on this guy. Still.
Create a spark of shadow flame.
How much money is all of the gear that you had equipped on that, like, combined dog?
Like back then?
No, right now.
Expensive as hell.
Back then, this was a few million gold.
Yeah, pretty expensive.
Right now.
Right now, I don't know. Here, we can see. Here, I'll start equipping all the twink shit again.
Underrot. It needs to be 11s through 15. Yeah, we doing a 15. I want to get my boots recrafted, but I still need an aspect crest to get the boots recrafted. I don't have the crest for it. I guess I could prio doing those, but I really want to get... How many? I think I need like three fucking worms crests just to get my Iridius fragment level to 440 or 437. Let me see here.
Who else in our raid party? Where's Mel?
Yeah,
Is there
I
a
need
lot of people or
3.
just a few?
It's literally just
you being and well, I think that might be it.
I think it's just hunters that wear mail. And shamans, but we have no shamans.
Yeah.
68.
That orb right there. It is. I figure. I see you, you fucking little bitch.
Is he play Tauren because it's the best for hunter? Or I mean for rogue?
It's the best for rogue, yeah. It
Yeah,
seems
dude,
like maybe 500 damage more. He's a complete min-maxer.
Dude, like...
When I play a character, I'm not designing
for
a
looks.
character. Exactly, like I want to have a cool looking
can't-
character. I don't want to play a big dumb fucking cow just for like 300 extra damage. It's so funny.
I mean, in Classic, I picked for... I mean, obviously for padding the stats, because Orc Rogue, I think, was the best. But Undead was best for PvP, because their racial was like an extra thing to get out of a stun, right? Wasn't it, Bear?
50.
Luckily for me, I wanted to stay Horde anyway, so I picked Blood Elf, but Blood Elf's the best Demon Hunter class to play only because Arcane Torrent gives you more Fury, and you get extra crit as a passive bonus from that too. But yeah, I don't like picking classes for that.
I'll only play Blood Elf and Undead really. I played Orc in Classic just because it was the best for PvE Rogue.
Okay, so if you wanted to buy, oh no, and the weapons, those are only 46.91 each. Plus 46.
Bear, do you want to do a 15 under rot, or are you doing shit right now?
I'm gonna make myself something to eat, and then I'm down to do shit after that.
Okay. I was just asking if this group needs a healer, but don't worry about it.
So, if you wanted to buy all of this stuff today, like right now, it will cost you 1,132,672 gold.
AKA not worth.
Not anymore, no.
Yeah, no. Back then, yeah.
Oh, it was worth way more back then.
You can make your money back.
I can't make my money back at all.
No, I'm talking about back then when you bought the gear. You can make
if I really
your money
wanted
back.
to, I could have, but I didn't need to.
What is it worth? Sorry.
Over 1 million gold.
If you want to buy it all right now, it's 1,132,000.
And that's just on a character that you never play anymore, right?
I haven't played it since that expansion. It's my storage tune. Well, so I kind of really fuck with economies. So this is like consumables and shit I had during that expansion. All shit that well, some of it's worth quite a bit now. That you can, yeah, I don't know if you're watching the stream or not.
You deny that.
This stuff isn't bad.
I'm not staying in this group. This is taking way too long. Oh no.
It's one of those things where you leave the group and it insta fills up.
Oh shit.
What item level is that thing that's worth 300k? Like 10?
37
Why are people paying that much for it?
for the transmog.
For a necklace?
Don't think it was a necklace.
Isn't that the circular thing, like the third row, half middle?
I'll check back in a sec.
Except
Just
the
making sure there's
fucking...
nothing rare. Ooh.
Want to do this 15 and time it, and then do a fucking... do like some 16s after that to try and get me,
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, I think all I'm
There's
gonna do is
something
16s and
with the
17s
functionals or
after this.
something. Or it might be a level 29 twink item.
There we go. We're all fucking ready to go.
I have a yeah, that neck. I have a feeling that's a fucking 29 twink item.
Isn't if you're a 29 twink at this point though, you're gonna have way higher item level here? Maybe it doesn't even matter.
I have no idea.
It's like random off-topic thing, but I really like dragon flying, but there is something nice about like not having to do it. Like just being able to like auto run and set it and forget it, and you can just fly in a direction without having to maintain it. I wish they would make the dragons like that now, though. Like how they mentioned, like old world mounts that are being given dragon flight can still go back to the old mode and fly that way. I wish they would add that to the normal dragons now, where if you just wanted to move at 300% movement speed, your dragon would just fly. And if you wanted to switch to dragon riding as your main, you would just have to land or something. It would be so much more chill if you could do that. Because when I got to go to the bathroom, but I also got to go across the map, it's super nice to just be able to press L and let that shit fly real slow. By the way, YTK, I'm gonna be playing Warzone tomorrow. If you wanna play with us on ranked, I'm gonna get that Rewazed program tomorrow after I get off work and play with Blue Biz.
I go back to work next Monday. By the way,
Nice.
so I won't be on as much.
Okay.
I mean, I'll only be working 4 days out of the week, but yeah.
Man, I actually have quite a bit of gold in here, eh?
And I can still make raids, so I don't worry about that.
Nice.
And I'm dead. Do you...
Oh, okay. I know why these necks are so strong. It's because they have... You can put the fucking old-ass enchants on them. Makes sense.
I just really want to get another weapon next week. I want it, like, same thing. Either trinkets, fucking 444 weapon. I should be able to get a 447 slot this week. If I can't get into a 20 at some point this week, I'm going to cry.
Oh, hold on, Kiri, you have... sorry, YTK, you have an old account, don't you?
Yeah.
Were you there for Burning
I've had this
Crusade?
account for like... I've had this account for like 10... No, I've had this account for 10 years. So whenever that goes back.
Were you there for Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King launch?
I played... I started in Wrath, so I don't know if I started on the launch. I was like 15 years old, so I don't remember. But that's when I started.
Alright, there's an item. You should check if you have it. If you do, you have a lot of gold.
I'll look after this game. What would it be?
Fuck, I forgot what they're called. Hold on, I have a couple of them laying around here. Let me see where it's at. Shown Randy this before.
The spectral one?
Yeah, the ghost.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was called? Fuck
No.
me. Also, if you have old characters, you should check their banks to see if you have the old t-shirts. You can't get those anymore, and they're actually worth millions.
Alright, I'll go back and look on all my characters. I mean, I think I only have like 1 or 2 tunes from back then. I think my Death Knight Monster.
Dude, I'm so sick of these dumb motherfuckers that don't see, like, they don't fucking count down before a fucking key pops. Like, come on, bro.
So if an item drops that is male, right, and it's for, it's like best in slot for me and Bing from raid at heroic. Are we just rolling and whoever gets the highest roll gets it, or are we prioing that item? If it's like not a trinket or a weapon.
No, then it's fucking fair for.
Yeah, then it's fair. The reason the trinkets are prized is because they're huge.
Yeah, guilds only usually prio big items like weapons, trinkets.
Thing is, I don't even know if he'll want. Because he's upgraded his.
I mean, if it's geared just between 2 people, I mean, you can always talk and negotiate, kind of like Randy.
Yeah, kind of like Orb and I did.
Orb did.
We were both on high prio for the trinket, and we made a deal, and I got the fucking cloak.
Dude, I don't even know why they did that. Like, I told them that they're going to meet, man. Like,
true.
Fucking guys are just, man, they don't listen.
I hope. Listen, when the bomb dispenser drops, I'm gonna roll on it. I hope I win. I'm gonna troll the shit out of him.
Dude, if you win, trade it to me. Like, give it to Bear.
I will. Anything to make him mad. Cause he's so like over the board with